Helo a chroeso i Parc Pontypool ar gyfer rownd arall o Super Rygbi Cymru. Mae'r clocs wedi troi, mae'n ole'r nos iau sy'n golygu yn bod ni yn agosau at ddiwedd tymor. Abertawe yw'r ymwelwyr i went heno sy'n edrych i dalu'r pwyth yn ôl ar ôl y gêm na'n San Helen yn gynharach yn y tymor.
Morgan Lloyd yn bylchu, Morgan Lloyd yn dadlwytho i Iwan Duggan, mae Duggan gyda'r cyflymder. Cais yw hi i Brandon Wood, a mae Abertawe ar y blaen am y tro cyntaf yn y gêm. Morgan Allen yn troi allan ohoni, dyma fo'n dod, cais i Pontypool. Scott Matthews, dyma gais yn uwcholeuo bopet sydd ganddo fo.
A dyma fo eto ar y goi. Dadlwytho fel Harlem Globetrotters a mod i'n neud cais arall.
Profiad pŵer a bach o pizzazz hefyd gan Pontypool a maen nhw am fynd adre'n gwenu heno yma.
Ie, Abertawe yn edrych i droi pethau rownd ar ôl y golled yna. Dyma sut mae'r tabl yn edrych. Cofiwch bod y 6 ucha yn mynd yn syth i rownd gogyn derfynol, tra bydd y 4 isa yn mynd mewn i'r gemau ail gyfle. Mae safle 4 ucha yn yr 8 ola yn saff, a bosib bydd unigoliaeth i Pontypool heno bron yn sicrhau eu lle nhw yna. Tra bod Abertawe wedi dechrau chwarae'n dda mewn rhaid gweud ar yr amser cywir, wrth iddyn nhw baratoi ar gyfer y gemau ail gyfle. Ie, wel, o'n i'n meddwl bod Gwanwyn wedi cyrraedd, ond mae am bwrw glaw ar hyn o bryd ar ôl y diwrnod braf iawn. Ond er gweitha hynny, dwi'n mewn cwmni da. King-Gapten Cymru Siwan Lillycrap a'r dyn sy'n cael ei adnabod fel y pundit gyda'r gwisg gorau yn Super Rygbi Cymru. Nathan Brew, braf gweld ti nôl.
Diolch yn mi.
A ti wedi dod nôl ar yr amser, wel mae'n amser pwysig nawr i bob tîm, bob pwynt yn bwysig. Sut mae hynny newid meddylfryd y chwaraewyr?
Wel ie, mae yna cyfle i unrhyw tîm i dod trwyddo a wrth gwrs cael cyfle i ennill cystadleuaeth. Felly mae hon yn fformat wahanol, felly mae meddylfryd yn falle wahanol hefyd i'r tîmau sydd falle ar y bottom o'r fwrdd fel bethau. Felly o ran meddylfryd mae rhaid cael fwy o falle gwetnwch, ond hefyd dyfel barhad mewn y ffordd maen nhw'n ware gyda'r gobaith bod nhw'n dod mewn i ffordd ar yr amser iawn.
9 chwaraewr heno ar draws y ddau dîm gyda chysylltiadau rhanbarthol dynoedd. Pwrpas y gyngred i ddatblygu chwaraewyr, rhoi rygbi cyson iddyn nhw. A dyma'r gorau o Super Rygbi Cymru?
Ie, mae'r gorau o Super Rygbi Cymru. Wedi gweld 9 chwaraewyr sy'n gyda y rhanbarthau yn pwysig iawn a dod ar boes ifanc trwyddo. Mae hwnna'n pwysig i'r dyfodol Cymru a dyfodol y gêm yn Cymru.
Ti'n nabod Tom Hancock, y ffordd oedd Pontypool yn dda. Maen nhw'n bimed ar hyn o bryd. Be fydd y sesiad e? Wel, mae'n edrych yn meddwl hapus fyna.
Mae'n edrych yn hapus fyna, dwi'n na, fi'n gwybod amdano fe. Mae fe'n hyfforddwr gwych a mae pawb yn meddwl lot amdano'r ffordd mae fe'n y fath o dill mae fe'n dod mewn i'r gêm. Bydde fe'n hapus fi'n credu. Mae fe, tymor cynta fe, mae fe eisiau bach yn fwy o ddi Pontypool. Maen nhw wedi mabwysiadu falle ar ddill wahanol. Maen nhw moyn ware gyda dwyster, maen nhw moyn ware gyda lefel o tempo fwy na maen nhw wedi o blaen. Felly mae fe wedi dod a lot fawr. Mae'r chwaraewyr profiadol dy fe sydd wedi helpu fe ar y ffordd hefyd.
Gawn ni glywed i sylwadau cyn y gic gynta, ond beth am Abertawe? Heb os canlyniad y penwythnos oedd eu buddigoliaeth nhw dros lan ymddyfru. Yn amlwg mae rhywbeth wedi clicio.
Ie, mae rhywbeth wedi clicio a falle bach o hyder yn y gyrfa nawr gyda'r Abertawe ers i nhw cael canlyniad cyntaf nhw, ond sut maen nhw chwarae hefyd, falle maen nhw wedi ymlacio fach yn y gyrfa nawr ac maen nhw yn ymosod yn arbennig o dda fel i gweld fan hyn. Mae chwarae gyda hynder, dribel dros y top yna, meiddi am ddiffynwyr ac maen nhw'n ar top ei gêm ar y foment falle ar adeg gywir y tymor.
Ie, fel welson ni fyna wedi ennill 2 o'i 5 gêm diwetha yn sôn am rhediad diweddar Abertawe. Collon nhw ei 1 ar 10 gêm gyntaf o'r tymor, ond yn edrych ar y tabl yma, mae'r tabl yma yn seiliedig ar 5 gêm ola bob tîm, a maen nhw yn bedwerydd. Felly, gyda'r fformat newydd yma, gyda gemau ail gyfle Siwan, maen nhw wedi amseru pethau'n dda.
Maen nhw wedi, a sut mae'r fformat yn edrych y blwyddyn yma, maen nhw gyda ail gyfle, bydd bynnag maen nhw'n gorffen, ond mae meddiant yn popeth, os ni edrych ar y tabl fan hyn, bydd meddydd yn pwysig iawn i ble maen nhw fynd nesaf ar ôl y 3 gêm sydd ar ôl heno.
Ie, fath am y tegol, gallen nhw dal gael gêm ail gyfle ar eu tomyn eu hunan, ond dyma'r tîm maen nhw wedi teithio gyda. Cam Jones wedi treulio amser ar fenthyg gyda dreigiau y tymor yma. Mae un o nifer o chwaraewyr a chyswllt ar gweilch gyda Abertawe heno. Chwaraeodd y Danger Man, Dan Jamin, 4 gêm yn y chwe gwlad yn y bencampwriaeth Dan Ugen, a chwaraeodd ei gêm gyda i'r gweilch yn yr Hydref. A wedyn Harry Houston sy'n gefnwr 17 cap i Gymru yn ei amser gyda'r tîm Dan Ugen. Yn ei 4 tymor nawr gyda Abertawe erbyn hyn, a 19 cais mewn 51 gêm. Ac yn ei chanol i, mae Nathan Brew, mae fe mas ymhlith y tîm.
Diolch, Lauren. Dwi gyda Hugh Gustafson, prif ffordd ar Abertawe. Hugh, nes i wachi?
A dy ti hefyd, ie.
Hugh, mae Abertawe yn edrych am eich trydydd buddugoliaeth yn olynol. Pa mor bwysig oedd y gêm yn erbyn Llanymddyfri, a beth mae hwnna'n neud i hyder y tîm?
Y gêm cyffroes mas na, wrthos yn ôl. Mae y bol yn play, mae 50 munud mas na. Mae boes yn teimlo'r gêm ar ôl, ond jyst chwarae a sgori ceisau neis i gweld.
Mae ddechrau wrth gwrs y gymau ail gyfle i ddod, ond pa mor bwysig mae gorffen falle bant y tymor arferol yn gryf yn mynd i bod?
Ie, mae pobl yn dod nôl o gyda cwbl indris mas yn dod nôl at y right time nhw'n gweud. Ni edrych ymlaen am heno, fingers crossed i pigo lan points yn mynd lawr ar y table.
Pob lwc, diolch. Right, a fi am walk bach i ffindo Josh Phillips sydd wedi bod yn bwysig a allweddol i Abertawe. Josh, y ti? Nes i fel chi. So, cwestiwn cynta, ydw i'n deg i gweud falle bod chi just i dechrau clicio ar ôl falle dechreuad eitha dawel?
Ie, yn amlwg ni wedi cael buddugoliaeth swmpus wythnos diwethaf yn erbyn tîm rili dda Llanymddyfri, so ie, mae'n dangos fod ni yn gallu chwarae a ni am ei cystadlu gyda tîm oedd mwyaf yn yr cystadleuaeth.
So beth sydd wedi bod yn gweithio i chi fel tîm falle?
Dwi'n meddwl just boys yn rhoi ffydd mewn i gilydd a just cael y belief na i allu chwarae a chwarae gêm ni a just rhoi popeth mewn i hwnna. Dwi'n meddwl yn adeiladiad ni wedi bod yn tîm sy'n rhoi gormod o penalties i ffwrdd a mae hwnna wedi bod yn cost ni yn enwedig y tro diwethaf o'n i lan fan hyn. So gobeithio ni'n gallu rhoi hwnna'n gywir a dod i ffwrdd gyda buddugoliaeth heno.
A beth ti'n disgwyl falle o Pontypool heno?
Ie, maen nhw'n tîm cryf, maen nhw'n dda a beth maen nhw'n neud, set piece, maen nhw'n gryf, sgarmau symudol. Dwi'n meddwl, os ni'n gallu torri nhw lawr, dwi'n meddwl mae'r gêm yna i ni ennill.
Pob lwc, diolch. Diolch.
Ie, Nathan fyna gyda Josh Phillips. Cyn chwarae'r Scarlett, mae fe wedi treulio amser gyda Pontypridd hefyd. Ydw e'n un all wneud y cam nôl i'r gêm broffesiynol, Siwan?
Wedi bod yn bendigedig trwy gydol y tymor na gwe match gwad. Ni'n gweld ar y sgrin nawr, wedi sgori 110 o pwyntiau i Abertawe. Dim ond sgori pwyntiau mae Josh yn neud. Mae'n dod â'r chwaraewyr mewn i'r gêm, blaenwyr yn mewn i gêm, olwyr mewn i gêm, ac mae'n tynnu'r strings i Abertawe. So mae'n chwaraewr pwysig iawn, ac fi'n credu mae wedi datblygu drwy gydol y tymor hefyd. Ni'n gweld e chwarae gyda hyder nawr fel gwelys ni yn clips cynharach.
A ymysg y blaenwyr, Dan Jamin, nes i sôn amdano fe'n gynharach, chwaraeodd e rhan allweddol yn y buddugoliaeth yna yn erbyn Iwerddon a Lloegr i'r tîm Dan Ugen.
Ie, mae'n dyn corfforol iawn na gwe, ac mae wedi dod nôl nawr falle i gyrfan Abertawe gyda bach o hyder ar ôl bod gyda'r boys dan 12 i Cymru, ac mae gyda'r dyfodol yn positif i Dan Jermaine, ond fi'n excited i gweld fe chwarae heno ar ôl bod yn gyrfan 12.
Right, wel dyna'r ymwelwyr. Beth am y tîm cartre felly? Dyma newyddion tîm i chi. Mae Joel Mahoney yn neud ei ganfed ymddangosiad i pŵl heno. Llongyfarchiadau iddo fe 32 gais hyd yma yn ei 99 gêm. Os un arall i ddod hyn o tybed. Mae 3 chwaraewr a chyswllt gyda dreigiau yn cynnwys Iwan Rosa. Mae fe'n dechrau fel cefnwr heno. 7 ymddangosiad i'r rhanbarth i Rosa, mor belled, a mae prop y dreigiau Chymru Dan Ugen Owen James yn dechrau fed ei gêm gynta i'r rhanbarth yn mis Chwefror, a un arall sy'n dechrau yn y rhengflaen, Sam Scaff. Draig arall, y bachwr yn wyneb cyfarwydd i ni ar nos Iau yn aelod o Academi'r dreigiau. Am y prif hyfforddwr Pontypool, Tom Hancock yn ymuno ni nawr. Diolch am roed amser i ni cyn y gêm, Tom. A na i ddechrau gyda gêm, andros o gyffroes. Dwi'n yn gwybod yna fel bydde ti'n disgrifio fe. Colled yn y diwedd, sut chi'n taro nôl heno? A dy sesiad di yn gyntaf, o be ath o'i le yn y gêm na?
Ni wedi siarad amdano fe mewn dyfnder ar nos Fawrth. Rili siomedig gyda'r ffordd wnaethon ni falle bach yn aneiddfed rili yn rhoi'r mantais o 21 dim, a wedyn 31-12 o'n i ar y blaen i gael colli o'r 2 bwynt yna. Ni'n rili siomedig. Oedd e'n gêm gyffroes, ond nes i ni o ddifri amdano bod yn un o'r 4 uchaf. Mae rai bod ni'n ennill gêm fel hyn. O ran beth ni'n mynd i fod yn gwneud heddi, i fi mae fe amdano beth sy'n lan llofft boys o ran mae rhaid nhw ymateb. Bydde fe digon roedd i teimlo'n sori dros di hunain ar ôl colli yn Rodney Pred a Disil, ond mae rhaid ni dangos cymeriad yna. Ni'n gwybod bod fe yna, ond mae jyst rhaid ni fod yn broffesiynol, chwarae'n galed, chwarae'n dda, do bant a 4, 5-6 pwynt, mae rhaid ni ennill getre, ond mae fe'n gyd amdano beth sy'n lan yn fi'n credu.
Tom Morgan Lloyd wedi colli allan, ti wedi colli o'r tîm heddi, siwt collad i bydde fe heno?
Ie, enfawr. Mae fe'n chwaraewr ifanc talentog, a os ti'n edrych ar gêm ni yn fanol, bydde ti'n gweld bod fe'n ganol popeth positif amdano'n gêm gicio ni a hefyd yn gêm ymosod ni. So ni'n mynd i golli Morgan yn bendant, ond lwcus iawn bod ni'n gallu dod o Rodri Cole, chwaraewr profiadol iawn ar y lefel yma, ar y funud ola. Dwi ddim yn gwybod lot amdano iaith ni a ffordd ni'n chwarae, ond ar diwedd y tymor weithiau mae fe'n gallu troi yn bach o syrcus ar diwedd y tymor, ond bydd Rods yn iawn, mae'n chwaraewr arbennig o dda.
Ie, chi wedi sôn fan'na, falle amdano yr arddull newydd mae'r tîm wedi bod yn ware. Beth sydd wedi newid falle ers i chi dod mewn i'r tîm yma?
Ni'n bendant yn sgori mwy o bwyntiau. Fi'n credu bod ni'n sgori ceisiau mewn ffordd gwahanol. Ni yn lledaenu'r bêl falle bach yn fwy na beth o'n i'n neud llynedd. Wedi dweud na, ni bach yn siomedig bod ein arfer traddodiadol ni o'r gêm sgarmes symudol ddim wedi bod yn gryfder eleni, a ni'n colli gormod o bwyntiau. So'r her i ni nawr yw i gael chwarae rygbi pert positif, ond hefyd i gael cadw'r agweddau caled, cadarn sy'n wastad wedi bod yn traddodiadol am hyn. A fi'n credu os ni'n gallu rhoi 2 nad i gilydd, byddwn ni'n dîm, byddwn neb yn chwarae yn y play-offs, byddwn ni'n meddwl.
Tom, wastad yn bleser siarad i ti fel pundit neu fel hyfforddwr.
Diolch.
Diolch yn fawr poblwci i ti a dy dîm heno. A o'n i'n glywed Tom fyna'n sôn am y pac, a un dyn sydd wedi bod yn allweddol i'r pac, Morgan Allen.
Ie, mae'n allweddol iawn y gwed. Trigger y tymor i cael chwaraewr fel fe a Scott Matthews yn tîm Pontypool, mae'n bwysig iawn. O'n i gweld fe fan hyn, mae'n meiddi am a chwaraewyr ac mae'n wastad yn mynd dros y llinell mantais. Mae wedi meiddi 68 o chwaraewyr blwyddyn yma, ond pan mae rhywun yn taclo fe, mae'n mor corfforol, ac chi'n gwybod yn union beth chi'n mynd i cael o fe, yn enwedig o tu ôl y sgrym, fel wythwr, sut mae'n gallu fynd am diffynwyr gyda fe, mae fe'n anhygoel.
Ie, mae'r gig gyda yn prysur agosau o amser dy fi ofyn i ti, Nathan, fel ti'n gweld y gêm yma mynd heno?
Gêm cystadleuol iawn, mae'r ddoi tîm yn dechrau dod mewn i fform, wrth gwrs. Mae Abertawe yn edrych am ei trydydd buddugoliaeth, felly bydden nhw'n taflu pob peth at y Pontypool heno, a wedyn wrth gwrs mae Pontypool moyn wneud yn iawn beth wnaethon nhw ar ôl beth wnaethon nhw yn y byd yn cas newydd.
Siwan yn gloi?
Fi'n credu bod ni'n agos, a falle Abertawe ar ôl Morgan Lloyd, collad Morgan.
Right, fel sy'n lot o dîm yn dod fan hyn ac yn ennill, ond mae Abertawe wedi ffeindio'i ffordd dros yr wythnosau diwetha. English language commentary is available with Sean Hawley and Siwan Lillycrap, Rhys ap William a Nathan Brew, sy'n gyda chi yn y Gymraeg.
Welcome to Pontypool Parc, and we have an exciting encounter ahead of us. Little drizzle in the air in Gwent after a glorious day, glorious few days actually. But here comes Swansea, who sit at the bottom of Super Rygbi Cymru, but their form has been fantastic. They are really looking forward to this one. We heard from their camp a lot of confidence after a win against Llandovery. And in all blue, the All Whites tonight here at Pontypool Parc. The traditional colours of the men of Gwent here. Pontypool, the red, black and white famous jersey, and they'll be led out this evening by a very faithful servant.
Ladies and gentlemen, on his 100th appearance this evening, please welcome on the field Joel Marnie and his nephew.
So here's Joel Marnie, 100th appearance tonight. Leads the team out with his nephew Thomas, and a great achievement for the centre. Special moment as people on the far bank show their appreciation, and stern faces. Pontypool still have work to do in Super Rygbi Cymru. as we approach playoff season. Well, for the home team, they've won their last 2 home matches here at the Park, but after a narrow defeat at Newport last time out, they make 4 changes for tonight. 3 come in the Park with 2 19-year-olds starting. Owen James at loose head, he'll be wearing a blank shirt in second row. Buster Bodkin, the other change, sees ex-Bargoed flanker Lewis Rugby come in the backs. Jordan Thomas starts on the wing. Pontypool are 12 points clear in 5th. And the win tonight would secure a top 6 position. Well, for Swansea, well, they're in form. They are chasing 8th place with only 2 games to go. And after beating Llandovery last week for the first time in 15 years, Hugh Gustafsson makes 9 changes. There are only 2 survivors in the pack, number 8, Kai Davis, and lock Chris Thompson. Watch out for Wales under-20 sensation Dan Jamin. Behind the scrum, Ewan Tremblett starts at 9 in place of Matthew Aubrey, who was on the bench after scoring a hat-trick last week against Llandovery. The captain is Owen Thomas. Rhys Jones is Dafarnwr, the referee, ably supported by assistants Nathan James and Josh Seeley. So off we go. And straight away, the visitors are on.
Release!
Straight away. Pat Lewis at 13 for Pontypool, pushing out in defence, and now it's an outside break already. The all whites in all blue tonight. Tom Edwards thought he had an early chance. Bright start. But I can now welcome for the second time this week my co-commentator, Siwan Lillycraft, former Wales captain. How are you?
Very good, Sean. I'm not sure who's lucky, me or you. Second time in a week. But,
me, of course. Yes. We still kept our voices though, eh?
Yeah, just about.
Well, we've got a cosy commentary position here in Pontypool Park, but it did start to drizzle a little. We've got a beautiful night sky now, a little bit of pink as well, so hopeful for my golf tomorrow.
Crouch!
And we've got the first scrum of the evening.
Fine.
And it goes to Pontypool. And Rodney Cole will put his first ball into a scrum for Pontypool on loan. So then on permit from Lake Call-up, new 2 o'clock this afternoon.
No dominance play, please.
An experienced campaigner. And Morgan Allen, talking of experienced campaigners, good run from the number 8 against the grain. Cole goes back to the short side.
Okay, 2.
Looking to set up an early box kick, the scrum half. Left-footed, up it goes into the night sky, and Gwent, and a chance for Harry Houston, part of the Ospreys Academy set. A nice little break up to the halfway line. And first loud blast from Rhys Jones. 1 or 2 sprinkling of academy players on both sides you want tonight, Ospreys and Dragons, and this Super Rygbi Cymru has been a vehicle to get them decent game time.
100%, and it's important, isn't it, that our young talented players his future hopefully are playing week in week out at a good level, and are we seeing the result of that as well through the improved success that under-20s had during their Six Nations, beating England, to finish off was exceptional. So maybe because they're playing a high standard of rugby week in week out, they're able to perform then on the international stage.
Captain Mike Herbert wins Pontypool's first line out, and that's the 22.
One sideways.
Cole out to full pack. Iwan Rossa, the outside break here, gets in the hands of Marcus Jones. This is dangerous. Cole there. Lovely ball from Cole. Bit of a collision there on the 5-metre line. Morgan Allen. Cole again. Lovely pass from the scrum half. Shipped on by Kieran Meek.
Advantage, roll away first.
Penalty advantage. Swansea infringe on their own line. Cole busy start from the scrum half. Long pass. Here's Pat Lewis trying to get an outside break after his great score against Newport. Still on the attack around the corner. There's the first try. And it's Lewis Roby, the ex-Bargoed man, who's come into the starting 15 tonight, as we do get a bit of drizzle at Pontypool Park. And that's the first score of the night.
It's a good start for Pontypool. First entry into the 22 for them. 5 points on the board, and it's a good finish by Ruby. It all started with a break from Rosser down the edge to Jones. And then the go-to carry man with a big carry in the middle. Physical, always gets over the gain line. Then a good finish.
Well, Rodri Cole heavily involved in that early attack, and he hasn't even had time to train with Pontypool. As Kieran Meeks slots over a lovely conversion. Already 150 points that chalks up for Meek in the Super Rugby Cymru, and Pontypool off to a good start.
Great start, they were pleased with that. It was all Swansea for the first 3 minutes, and then as soon as they had a little bit of possession, getting the ball to an edge, dangerous, and a good finish. That is hard, isn't it, for a 9. Rodri Cole coming in, not even having a training session, quick learning of terminology and straight into the mix of it. But he's had a good start considering he's not even trained with Pontypool.
A big hit coming in. Marcus Jones following up, but just going off his feet, 11, I think. Or,
no clear release.
Yeah, no clear release. Yeah, Marcus Jones a bit overzealous. The speedster, 4 tries this season. And Josh Phillips, Swansea top point scorer, looks for the corner, goes for the big one. And what's that sort of feeling like, Shuan, for a forward and a captain, seeing that early on after conceding?
Oh, it's frustrating, isn't it? He's gone for the corner, he's gone for 5 metres out, he's been brave, he's been ambitious, but just overcooked it, and it's gone dead. And now Pontypool have an attack in scrums where it is frustrating. You know, this early in the game, you just conceded. You know, it doesn't matter if you're on 22 at that point, you build back into the game, get possession back. You know, they don't have to score right now, but it's important they get a bit of territory in possession.
Joel Mahoney, their 100th appearance, proud night for him. Bright orange and white boots for the centre tonight on his 100th appearance.
Fine.
It's promoted here, looks like he's going to get an early chance.
And they look like new boots for the occasion, don't they?
Lush boots, as somebody once famously said. Pontypool turning the screw. Oh, and Morgan Allen just lost control of it. Easily wiped away. Here's Cole. Little dink over the top for himself. Regathers, but just goes into touch. They had the advantage anyway. And that scrum, well, Pontypool over the years renowned for a big set piece, but that's an early warning sign for, dare I say, the All Blues.
It is an early warning sign. Big scrum by Pontypool there. They're a big pack. Pride themselves on set piece. In the past, so here Tom Hancock pre-game saying maybe Pontypool have been playing a bit of a different style this year, moving the ball a little bit, but maybe set piece, and he's speaking about driving more specifically, it hasn't been where it normally is for a Pooler standard.
Scrum is still king, Shuan,
yeah.
And it showed there. And conversely, Meek puts the kick into Swansea 22 and is collected at the line out, neat and tidy in the set piece. Pontypool to start this one. So won their last 2 home games pretty impressively against the Quins and Aberavon, scoring 40 points in both games, so looking to rack him up again. Cole enjoying himself in a Pontypool shirt under the sticks now. Referee lets that go. It's an advantage again. Penalties racking up. Cole takes it.
One all over the ball. You got to release the diet. All over it.
I'll make that maybe 4 penalties now on the bounce, and Rhys Jones might just have a word. What will Pooler do here? Yeah, unsurprisingly, Shuan gone for the scrum.
Great position to scrum from 10 metres out, 15 metres out maybe from the try line, dead centre of the field. Loads of attacking options. You've got 8 defenders in the scrum, so lots of space either side. Toughest place to defend from, scrum defence to this position.
Yeah, tricky one for Iwan Temblet, Swansea scrum half here. You see, behind the scrum when we pan wide there. Now we've got 2 players. It's Kieran Meek, the 10, and Iwan Rosser, both danger men. Temblet will have a decision to make, come this side or around the back of the scrum. Can't go past the tunnel. That's a law.
I come this side. Josh, what's that side?
Bit of chit-chat in the front row. Confusing tonight, Sue, numbers-wise. Owain James on the loose head here has no number on. And then Kelvin Williams on the tight head side, traditionally a number 3, wears number 1. So that's one to be looking out for. We had this problem in the women's finals day on Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah, we're used to it now, aren't we, Sean?
As the big scrum comes in again, referee sticks his arm out again. Cole does the mopping up job, as does Morgan Allen. Is coming back on the Pooler side. Forwards itching to get involved. Still a good night for rugby, even though a little sprinkle in the air.
Hands up, big.
The pick and go.
Still advantage.
Cole sweeps it left. Meek now, little show to the 100 Capman Marnie, but the advantage wasn't used. Now then, will they go for the scrum again, do you think, and try and force a yellow card?
That's what I would do, Sean, because it's gone back for a scrum pen time before, but they've gone for points. An opportunity to go 10-0 up with 10 minutes played. But they just had 2 scrum pens on the bounce, so you're going to question the referee if there's a third.
Interesting, because they are very dominant. It's going down. He's come both sides, Rhys Jones. Maybe a little bit more confidence, but they want to go 2 scores clear, and they've done just that. Just barely 10 minutes gone, and it's 10-0 Pontypool.
Yeah, to be fair, clinical they've been. First 3 minutes was all Swansea. First entry, they've come away with a try. Second entry, they've come away with 3. Couple of errors.
Yeah, the weather we've had, Siwan, they did well, those people, to bring raincoats and umbrellas. As a few over there. Local knowledge, because I certainly didn't. I'm glad I've been in the stand.
I was definitely underprepared. It was sunny when I left Swansea, Sean, and I arrived in Pontypool to the rain.
Always sunny in Swansea. As Pontypool come out with their own 22 with try scorer Lewis Roby. And a little drive forward, Cole marshalling things, as if he's been at Pontypool for seasons.
Time off. Thanks, boys.
Well, that's Dan Jim in. The Wales under-20s flanker, who's got a knock.
Yes, from you. One.
Maybe a little bit of claret in this one, in which case...
Clear release first.
Yeah, a lot of claret. So he may have to go on and get cleaned up, yeah? Definitely. Looks like, without seeing the wound, potential stitches for young Dan. And I'm sure they won't be the last ones he'll have in his rugby career.
No. And it's part of the game, unfortunately, isn't it? Often bangs that have open wounds. So yeah, it definitely won't be as the only time this happens, but hopefully it's not too serious, hopefully it's not too deep, and I'm sure he'll be hoping to return to the field, knowing the type of character he is, and obviously just returned from international duty if he wanted to be on the field this evening.
Yeah, he's gone for the future for sure.
Yeah.
And the medics just observe the wound, and we can see the rain now. Probably all the greenkeepers and groundsmen in the country are just delighted with this. We've had a lovely dry spell, but the ground maybe needs a bit of rain. We certainly don't. We want some running rugby, sorry. Coming up, finals day. We had women's finals day last week. Now we got some big ones. Carnarvon come down to Rodri Parade. 7 hours of live, uninterrupted rugby. Bridgend Athletic, Saturday, 12:45, take on Carnarvon. Llanelli Wanderers take on Tondi after that one. And Pontypridd versus Crosskeys. So progressive in terms of stature of the cup, but all games are, as we saw last Sunday with the women's shoe, are big occasions for all the players. They all enjoyed themselves, albeit that was in the Principality Stadium. Dan Jemin. Yeah, he doesn't look like he wants to come off, but he's got to have a HIA clearly. He's had a knock to the head.
Give that to Rob.
The placement for Swansea is number 20.
So on comes Callum Bowden for Dan Jimin. Temporarily, hopefully, that the young flank is okay. young faces in the Super Rygbi Cymru. Do you think it's worked this year, Siwan?
I've enjoyed it personally, Sean. I think some of the rugby that we've seen on show with some of the youngsters from academies, more youngsters from academies playing than maybe we've seen before. I think we've seen a lot more of our future stars, and I think, you know, it's been an exciting league, and it's crazy turnaround for Swansea over their success the last real 5 games, won 3 from 5 lately, so they're on and up. They're playing much more exciting free rugby, and you know, like I spoke about, maybe Pontypool playing a different style to what they've played before. Maybe that's a product of Tom Hancock and what he's brought here as a coach. But yeah, it's a lot more open as well, the league this year, which I think is exciting.
Yeah, a lot of high scores, isn't there? You know, seems to be a lot of tries, which is great. I mean, I noticed some crowds increasing, that's for sure. As Roderick Cole ships it back to Meek, big kick, massive kick down there. What a beautiful kick from the outside half. Kieran Meek in the rain punishes Swansea.
Yeah, it's a great kick. I was just looking to see if there was any wind out there, but I don't think there is. So it's just
a bounce in field, of course, on as well, because it's been passed back into his 22, so measured to perfection.
Yeah, spotted where the space was. Good strike.
Jamie Cox then needs to get his arrows right and does just that. So neat stuff from the visitors. Temblet has encroached, does he? No. Oh, his infringement in the air. And I make that Swansea's first penalty.
On the arm.
What's that, 5-1, 4-1 penalties against?
This time,
yeah.
Josh Phillips makes absolutely sure that it goes in touch.
Play the ball, boys.
He probably had a little bit more leeway that time because of their positioning, but made absolute sure that's going to touch. Yeah, you can see it there.
That's a silly penalty, isn't it?
Yeah. No need, really.
Dan Hill. Cox gets another chance to go. Challenged again in the air, a clean ball. Shipped on that time by James Price. First real possession, and Temblet goes to the air against the grain. Difficult one in the greasy air, but well taken. That is by Jones.
Great shot.
Good tackle, follow-up coming in from outside half. Josh Phillips.
Use it!
Cool. You just feel like Pontypool will control their exit here. Disappointing, really. Swansea going to the air. Second phase.
Use it!
And indeed they have moved their way out to the 22. Cole onto his left foot.
Access, boys.
Ewan Glynn takes it well, steps but runs into 2 Pontypool tacklers. Mike Herbert was over it like a flash. Now Swansea still have it. Phillips ships a missed pass. Chance here now. James Price. Oh, that's gone awry. Callum Dodd is on the wide edge. Does well. Was that high?
Always falling.
Into the Pontypool halfway line. Good carry coming in. Swansea's first concerted bit of possession. Big run coming in. I think that was Kai Davis.
Well, careful.
Here comes second row Liam Edwards in the Osprey setup. Been around Swansea for a couple of years now. Phillips tries to dink through, no way through Price's legs, and Meek nearly got a left foot to it.
Leave it, please. Leave it.
Tom Edwards, former Llandovery call, cleans up, and Swansea get another penalty. And a chance for some territory.
Yeah, a chance for some territory. Bit reckless at the end. Referee said leave the ball, but then just comes in on the side off his feet.
Side.
Does Herbert. So Swansea get another opportunity. Sure, Josh Phillips will make sure again. It's a good kick.
He's making sure now, isn't he? It's a very good kick. Went to the far side this time.
On the margin with the release.
Here's the penalty.
I think you're part of the tackle as well, okay?
Oh, Herbert takes him a little bit high, a little from the side. Got a bit frustrated.
Clear a picture.
This is Ewan Glynn, does well, but gets a big hit.
Yeah, it's a great tackle.
It's a try scorer.
Textbook.
Will be, yeah. Lovely when that happens, good feeling. Swansea line-up functioning well at the moment. Owen Thomas to Kai Davis, former Glantarf School Cardiff man. There's the replacement, Callum Bowden. Good from Swansea, looking for a penalty, Temblett. Cox, tried to free it up and get it away to Callum Dodd. Temblett. There's Bowden again, heavily involved since he came on. Luke said, Cam Jones, Osprey's man again. He's sized down. Still with Swansea. Slowed up now. Pontypool have their defensive system in place. Second row, Chris Thompson. One of only 2 survivors from the pack from the win against Llandovery. Davis is the other. Slow play all around the 22 as the captain, Owen Thomas, tries to give the attack some impetus. Herbert seems very loose in defence at the moment. Kai Davis, it's about 3 carries in the last minute or so for the number 8. Bowden, that's gone back. And Ewan Glynn nearly got away from Pat Lewis. It's a croc roll there, I think. But still, it's with Swansea. Multiple phases here. We're not really going anywhere. Phillips. Here comes Harry Houston. What was he doing there outside the outside half? Easy to defend at the moment. Swansea are. Even Rod Cole, the scrum half, is up there making hits. Here now is Callum Dodd having a go. Swansea uni man. He's tackled by Mahani, the 100 appearance centre. And it's a defensive session showing at the moment as Josh Phillips has a little go again. The offload might make a difference. Cam Jones to Kai Davis. A little bit of space now. Couldn't get it away as Rod Cole went over and got the penalty. And as I said earlier in commentary, Siwan, just a little too easy to defend.
Yeah, a bit too easy to defend. Going lateral, really. Not really going anywhere, but credit to Pontypool's defence. They look sound. There was a wall of white, red and black. Weren't going nowhere. Playing out the back. They started to offload in the contact here. And then Kai Davis gets his hands on the ball, but what a kind of... He didn't make a line break, but a scramble tackle by Rosser. And then over the ball for the turnover.
Yeah, it was a good tackle by Rosser, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And Rod Cole, of all people, over the ball and spend enough time on it for Rhys Jones to give the penalty. So, Sam Scarf, that's gone awry. No advantage, knock on. Scruffy line-out.
Yeah, timing was all off there. The Pontypool didn't get anyone in the air, so something didn't go to plan. Communication maybe over the call.
Okay, I'll come outside as well.
And then knocked on the tail by Swansea. A bit of, how many phases does Swansea go through there? 10 plus. It's taxing when you don't really go anywhere. You're just going lateral, left to right.
You back in the game?
Yeah, it's always a little worry when you go through multiple phases early in the game. Anyway, let's see. Lauren Jenkins has got on pitch side for us.
Diolch Ben Lewis, y ffordd o'r amddiffyn Abertawe sydd fan hyn. Dy sesiad di o'r cwarter cyntaf, Ben?
Ie, chwarter cyntaf wedi mynd yn... Alright, o'n i bach yn araf yn dechrau. Oedd y kick-off a'r cais gyntaf yn anffodus o'n i dal ar y bws i ddweud y gwir. Ond ni wedi cael bach o meddiant nawr, bach o tir, o'n i dod mewn i'r gêm. O'n i goffod cadw y bil yn gloi fel ni jyst wedi, ond oedd amddiffyn Pontypool ffeblu, oedd e'n dda iawn wedyn.
Ond sy'n nhw beth chi'n gallu wneud yn wahanol yn y ddwy ar hugen? Maen nhw yn amlwg wedi bod yn clinigol pan maen nhw wedi cyrraedd eich hanner chi. Chi wedi cael eich cyfleoedd mas na?
Ie, yn gwneud ni goffod, fel rhyw fel gael y bil yn fwy gloi, cael y mas i'r asgellau a wedyn symud y bil nôl ymlaen, felly mynd nôl mewn a wedyn nôl mas a cadw nhw yn difalu bryn iawn yn mynd, really.
Am rai fi ofyn ti, faint o waniaeth mae'r fuddugoliaeth yna yn erbyn Llanymddyfri wedi wneud i hwylio'r boes i'r garfan wythnos yma?
Ie, oedd e'n gred. Oedd y bachgen, ni wedi bod yn gweithio galed trwy'r tymor i ddweud y gwir. A ni heb wedi gwneud unrhyw beth gwahanol, ond oedd y popeth i'n mynd yn iawn I ni penwythnos diwetha, a ni wedi cael fuddugoliaeth ardderchog erbyn tîm cryf iawn yn Llandyfri. Ond mae heb wedi helpu siw gymaint hyn yn fryd, ond gobeithio bod confidence na yn mynd I dod trwyddo I gwybod ni'n gallu yn ys gemau caled.
A fi jyst yn glywed yn fy English, Sean Holly yn sylwebu bod ni oedd erbyn hyfforddi ti? Beth oedd fel hyfforddwr?
Oedd, mates for life, y Holster yn gret, Ond mae yn y studio,
Ie, nawn ni ddechrau galw fe'r Holster fyd. Diolch Ben, diolch amdano.
Ben, diolch yn fawr. Lovely boy, great player, Siwan. He's so unlucky with injury.
Yeah.
It's good to see him. Good to see him looking well. Just saying there that they hadn't done much last week and they all clicked against Llandyfri, but they made 9 changes, which is a surprise. We'll talk to you about that next break, but meanwhile it goes to the air. Didn't quite make that one, Marcus Jones, and Swansea looking for some way to get into this game, 10-0 down. Meek, good pick-up out there from Jordan Thomas, who hasn't seen much of the ball this first 20 minutes.
Don't hold him in.
Cam Jones tries to clean on the outside to allow his captain Owen Thomas and nicking. The tactic worked well. Counter-attack, Kai Davis, open space, Temblet out here, ball in 2 hands. Chance for Iwan Glyn, although there's no space for the winger again. Just shuffled across easily, Pontypool. Second row, Chris Thompson. Pooler looked really organised in defence, has to be said. Phillips has to try and work something. Houston steps inside, gasses on the outside, has support on the inside from Temble. Was it forward? The referee hasn't given an on-field try, didn't blow.
Happy to give one try?
He's given the try. Well, I have to say, Siwan, it deserved the try. It was a lovely bit of play. The first spark we've seen from Swansea looked slightly forward to me, though.
There was a little bit of individual brilliance, wasn't there, by Houston from the full-back. Footwork, line break. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was forward. I was about to say before that line break, Swansea's forwards aren't really getting over the gain line, and that's why they're a little bit lateral. Pooler can just be satisfied with the defensive line, but a bit of individual brilliance. Edwards gets sold there for Pontypool. A little bit of footwork, a bit of a pump by Houston. Here we see it.
He steps inside Buster Bodkin, doesn't he? And that pass, we don't see on that angle. Good support from Temblet, but the introduction of Harry Houston into the line, just give that spark, the mismatch against the second row, and through he went.
Yeah, it's a good spot of mismatch, good footwork, and good finish in the end.
Phillips, big strike from the outside half. Flags go right up, and all of a sudden, Swansea are back in it.
They are. Probably 5 minutes ago, we weren't talking to them about them being in it because they couldn't really get anywhere in attack. But a good bit of play.
The more you look at it, the flatter it gets, I guess.
And now this angle, yeah. It was definitely flat, Sean.
I do like to see good play rewarded, you know, if it's not blatantly forward and there's no real evidence to suggest, which there wasn't. And Callum Bowden, wearing 20, is still on. Dan Jimin, the Wales under 20 flank, has gone off with a gash. Now Swansea have grown in the confidence here. They spread it out there to James Price. He gets it to the wing. Tom Edwards, the chisel ahead, finds grass, and the bounce is in Swansea's favour. And it's that man, Harry Houston, looks lively at full-back. Swansea starting to play. Temblet caught in possession. The pick and go from Osprey prop Cam Jones. Saw him score a try against Benetton earlier in the season. Kai Davis into the pool at 22. All of a sudden, Swansea looking strong. 10-7 the score. Phillips shipped out the back very deep. And there's Bowden in the wider channel. Has a little go. Again, easily marshalled. Temblet. Now, from this position, Swansea broke through last time. Cam Jones again.
Good one.
They need quicker ball here. Temblet to Phillips. Nice. Different tactic. Charged down by Morgan Allen. But Swansea get it back with James Price. Wearing 12, a little show and go. Offload out there. Gets it to Tom Edwards. Good run from the left winger. Not held, so allowed to carry on. Mahani wrestles him to the ground. Temblet to Houston. Plenty of blue shirts over there. Was that high on Mike Herbert, the captain? It's infield over there. Second row, Liam Edwards offloads it to Jamie Cox. Just a metre short now, Swansea. Plenty of blue shirts to pick and go. Captain Owen Thomas gets there.
Use it.
Has a latch in the form of Liam Edwards. Good tackle though coming in. Quicker ball for Cox, and he knocked it onto the base. And he just felt that they overthought that last piece of the jigsaw there, Siwan.
Yeah, 100%. They did well to get into that position. They have definitely come alive. Some great play.
Knock on by 2.
Great hands on the edge. Great pickup by the winger Edwards. I think you see it. Great pickup by Edwards. Does well. Gets over the gain line. Back to his feet. And then Swansea.
Take your time, game right, okay?
Oh, was this a high tackle yet? Well, he was dipping, so might have been a penalty, but only.
Yeah, only.
And you're close to the deliberate knock on as well. I think you missed it.
And then just think the player on the floor still had maybe his hands on the ball as Jamie Cox was trying to pick it up. Therefore knocked on, and they were only a short amount of metres away. And the momentum was flipped.
You always feel in that situation, unless it's really quick ball, you don't have to rush that one. You can put your foot on it, you're half a metre out.
I agree. Pressure's all on the defence there, isn't it? You know, you're not far away from the try line. There's no urgency to score. You've got time.
We've got a mixed bag over there. We've got some people with umbrellas up, some with caps and hoods up, and then others just standing around like, do you know what? This is nothing.
No.
That's die-hard supporters, that is, over there, isn't it? I bet you they're the same spots week in, week out on that terrace.
Yeah, they got their footprints there. Coming up, more SRC remaining games. Highlights on Tuesday night on S4C. Tune in for that. Aberafan, my old club, play Pontypool. That's a big one next Thursday. 10:15 S4C Click. Then we got Bridgend Llandyfri and Bridgend chasing. Obviously the wild card round then. That'll be 7th against 10th and 8th against 9th. Of course, all the top 10 teams, all the 10 teams in Super Rugby Cymru get to play more games in a round robin, wildcard opportunities, and then a top 8 situation, 1v8, 2v7, and so on. So, the injury to Sam Scarf means that Connor Chapman will come on. A bit of a stinger, I think, for Scarf in that act of tackling in the corner. Try saving, maybe.
Good player, Scarf. There'll be a loss for them. Impressed with him last season and this season.
7 tries this season. Penalty boy.
Fine.
He's good at set piece. He's great around the park. Almost plays like a back rower, doesn't he?
Say hi.
Very solid scrum.
Use it, boy. Thanks, Morgan.
Roddy Cole doesn't make his way to Morgan Allen, which signals that. And that's why Morgan Allen's done it for years. Quite a few clubs, but makes the gain. And Cole is then able to ship it all the way back to Meek, who takes all the time in the world, but it's infield. Now, this is a danger man, Harry Houston. Like he wants a little go, little step.
Play up.
Still going, like he's playing touch rugby. That's not touch, that's a big hit coming in from captain Mike Herbert. Temblett, left-footed, dribbles it through the gap. Lovely little kick. There's Cole. He's charged down. A little bit of footwork going on here. Football. Oh, Herbert jumped on.
Bit slippery out there.
Owen Thomas jumped on Marcus Jones there. It might have been Jordan Thomas actually, but after all that anyway, bit of ricochet stuff and a bit of kick tennis, charge down.
It's great work, wasn't it, to get up by Thomas.
In the end, we've got a Swansea line-out, Ewan. Here we go, here they come. 10-7 then. It's been all Swansea the last 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And that looks decent as well.
Away 5! Away 5!
And they've peeled around the other side of Pontypool's threat. Plenty of blue shirts there. Legs are going. It's been brought to ground illegally, says Rhys Jones.
Leave it!
Temblett in control. Asks for a little kick through. Nearly followed up by James Price. Nice little tactic.
Yeah, great option. Really good option. Knew they had the pen advantage.
Side entry
Lovely little dink through. Nearly
Side
popped up, like you said, Sean, in the right place for Price.
Rhys Jones gets one in the shorts. Just a little signal coming from Ewan Temblett there.
Pick up.
Just signaling. This is the offence. This is bringing them all down. Yeah, you can see they're coming in from the side and collapsing it. Blatant penalty, really.
No contest,
So they go
no
again.
contest.
Was that straight?
Sacrifice.
Yes, Chris Thompson, but it's been brought down by Swansea themselves. As Jamie Cox waits, he goes against the grain. Buster Bodkin was waiting.
Four's moving, he's done his best.
Now then, will Swansea have a little more patience in the build-up this time?
Use it! Use the ball!
Need to use it.
Leave it for. One, push.
Yeah, it is a little bit more slow. They're going back that way. They've got a latch on. Is it down? Brilliant tackle coming in from Pontypool. It's now out to the wider channel. And in goes Tom Edwards. Former Scarlets, Pontypool, and Abricot. We're in 11. And he's in. And Swansea, after all that pressure, going 10-0 down, now find themselves in the lead.
It's a good finish in the end. It was a great tackle. I didn't quite see who it was. I think it was on Jamie Cox, but I didn't see who the tackler was for Pontypool. But then the speed of ball was so fast.
Yes, he was leaning on the rugby fight.
Here we see it. With a good tackle, try-saving tackle there, but then speed of ball. Pool had not enough time to get round the corner to defend that. The player bites in as well.
It's a good tackle. I think originally it was the replacement Connor Chapman hooker, I think, might have held it up.
It was a great held up. Yeah, just seen Jordan Thomas then in the breakdown, the winger from that edge, just bites in to the breakdown, which allows the space on the blind.
Tough kick, kicks it very high, does Phillips, and long, and the flags go up. Impressive conversion. Swansea all of a sudden from 10-0 down, scored 2 tries and find themselves 14-10 up in the 30th minute.
Yeah, it's been all Swansea the last 15 to 20 minutes. They've looked after ball much better. Some of their danger players have come to life, like Houston.
Good news as well, Dan Jimin, the flanker. Wales under 20 flank is back on. He's wearing a scrum cap, number 6, after his head knock. And there's the captain, Owen Thomas.
Getting straight back into the mix of it. Good gain line carry.
Oh, great play from Herbert. The captain, the open side, chased down Temblett. Josh Phillips, ducking and diving, jinking. Now then, here they go. There's the other captain, Swansea's man, number 7, Owen Thomas. No scrum half, Phillips steps in. Swansea playing with a bit of freedom now. Oh, commentator's curse. Little drop pass by Chris Thompson. Sorry, Chris.
We're seeing individuals truly come to life here with Swansea, aren't we? Seeing Josh Phillips with the footwork as well. I think that's where we're seeing Swansea at their best, when players are trying to beat defenders one-on-one.
Let's go, boys.
Nice view of the scoreboard. I think the rain is just holding off now. There's Dan Jimin. Good to see him. And that's the bump to the head passes here, Jay, and no doubt has had some stitches in there.
Fine.
Free kick to Pooler, and off goes Morgan Allen. They're trying to speed their own game up. He's bitten 2 tackles. He's got Rod Cole out on his left. Didn't see him. Good tackle coming in the end. Now then, Pooler coming back into it. Cole back into position. Meek looking for some runners there into midfield. That's Owain James, no number on his back, the loose head. Meek again, nowhere to go, back inside. Jimin over the ball. And I think Swansea won it. Dan Jimin did enough. And now Temblett can play. Out it goes to Callum Dodd. There's the try scorer, Tom Edwards. Lovely kick down the trams. I'm not sure, was that a 50-22 or was he in Pooler's half?
I think it's 50-22.
Well, what a kick from the winger.
It's a great
turnover from Dan Jimin, and then out to Tom Edwards, who chisels it down the tram line. Swansea line out.
Yeah, Edwards does well. You see the turnover. Great steal. by Jemin. And then good ball movement to the edge. Dodd gets on the outside. He hasn't got much space, as he, Edwards. But it's a great option, putting boot to ball, 50-22.
I'm sure he could have done that if he tried it again.
No. Great execution.
The line-out's good again. Jemin again, heavily involving him since he come back on. There's the captain, Thomas, who's a wrecking ball. As is Cox coming into the game. Temblett back to his captain. He's everywhere, Owen Thomas. 2 meters short. Temblett goes back to the short side. It's there for Cam Jones. Great tackle again coming in.
Leave it.
Well, they seem to get a meter short, then can't score. Jemin.
Okay, release.
Good defence again. It's Connor Chapman.
Okay, outside, Mikey. Use it.
Last-ditch defence from Pooler has been excellent, but it's still with Swansea. Cam Jones goes over it. Cox, looks for the ball. He's got Kai Davis with him, doesn't use him.
No, Morgan.
Morgan Allen told to leave the ball alone.
Leave it.
And then Swansea need to construct something. Cam Jones goes to his tight head prop, Ed Thompson, and then goes back on the ball and gets over the line. It was the old 1-2 from the loose head. Knew what he was doing. Put his prop in to create the first phase. Picked and went on the second. That's his speciality. A 1-yarder from the number 1, Cam Jones' third try.
Momentum has completely flipped. Swansea are looking dangerous out there. We're seeing the confident Swansea side. I know Gus has made loads of changes since Llandovery, but the boys have truly come to life. They've done well to get so close on so many occasions, and then Pontypool make their jobs hard because their defence on the try-line's been really good. But it's a great finish by Cam Jones.
Yeah, as I said, I saw him score a debut try for the Ospreys regional side in the URC a few weeks ago, and he's a good prospect. Obviously a long line of Osprey loose heads to sort of fill some pretty big boots, but he's doing all right. And this is what you were saying earlier, Siobhan, what Super Rugby Cymru's doing, allowing the likes of Cam Jones to play in these games. Josh Phillips, who's kicked 100%, strikes it high into the Pooler sky, and it's another one, and all of a sudden 3 converted tries, and Swansea are out to 21-10.
Yes, we wouldn't be saying that 10 minutes ago, but they've had a good 20 minutes, Swansea. They've looked dangerous, but agreed, you know, the likes of Cam Jones, maybe previously, would have they just been a bit more of a training number? How many games would have he had under his belt this season? That's the difference now. These boys are playing week in, week out. We're seeing them develop.
Swansea are languishing in 10th, but they're chasing 8th, which would give them a home wild card, which would make a massive difference down at St Helens. But they find themselves 10 points behind. But do you know what? The way they're playing, RGC home is one of the teams they're chasing next. Ebbw away to finish is a tough one, but if they could get 3 6-pointers, they could do it.
Yeah, and that's the difference, isn't it? 6 points up to grabs in this league as well. So it's a lot of points. They could get 18 points from 3 games, essentially. And it does make a difference. You've got a home wild card, but then if you win that, you're playing top of the league.
Well, Morgan Allen starting to try and get Pooler back into the crowd again, a little bit agitated, want some more from their players. They've got the advantage here. Oh, interception! Wow, that saved Kai Davis, a 40-metre run. Not sure what he would have got there. They're not rolling away. That's Tom Hancock. Meek puts it just inside the 22. There's a lonely old man, Hugh Gustafsson, but he'd be a happy man at the moment.
He looks chilled, doesn't he, out there?
Smiling.
He a bit of a smile. He's having a good day. He's 21-10 up. I'm pleased for him that Swansea have managed to turn it round the last few weeks, 5-6 weeks, and they put in a good performance this evening as well at the moment.
Now, can Pooler do something before half-time? The breakaway around the back, Owen Thomas just loses out on that one. Cole pops it up to Dan Hill. I haven't seen much of him, and we've got an advantage again. So you'd feel Pooler have at least an option of 3 points under the sticks, but they want more. Rodri Cole, little arc run from the guy the Neath player who's on permit tonight and doing okay. Chance for Iwan Rosser. I haven't seen much of the fullback. The show and goal from Jordan Thomas. They keep it alive. Try scorer, Lewis Roby. And now it's tight head, Kelvin Williams over it. He's wearing one, but he's playing tight head. Buster Bodkin goes over it. Owen James with a pick and go, ever closer. Pooler, Bodkin fancies a little trundle. And referee says no advantage. Back they come. So what will Pooler? Will they take the easy three here? Coming up to 2.5 minutes to half time.
Offside 8. Off feet 1.
Will they take the easy three? Meek takes a look round, and indeed, Captain Mike Herbert says,
right,
give me 3 points. And unsurprising, really, after the last 20-25 minutes, it's been all Swansea. So to take some points and take some stock. There's Tom Hancock, Pontypool head coach. Has he got the right messages in that little notebook of his for half-time? As Meek slots the easy 3 points. And it puts Pooler within 8 points. Coming up to half-time, it's Pontypool 13, Swansea 21. Making lots of notes, anyway. All of them are making notes.
Got 90 seconds.
Both kickers then on top form, 100% in goal kicking tonight.
It got messy that
one conversion, 2 penalties from Kieran Meek, and 3 conversions from Josh Phillips of Swansea, who restarts high into the sky. Great restart, well taken there by Captain Herbert, who drives his team forward up to the 10-metre line.
Good.
Rod Cole, little step coming in from Roby. Cam Jones is there, needs to roll away. Meek out the back. Mahoney on his 100th appearance. Full back. Rosser. Little knock on there, not deliberate. We've got 40 seconds to half time.
Knock on. Knock on, Brew. Knock on, Red.
So referee deems first knock on by Pontypool.
I felt the same. Knock on. We're not sure.
There's the Pooler faithful over on the far bank. Just a little perplexed after such a good start, 10-0 up. Good early try, and then Swansea have come storming back with 3 very well-worked tries, and it's going to be a good second half, no doubt. Plenty to say in the change rooms at half-time. So the clock is in the red at the end of the first half. Last chance for Swansea to extend their lead. Or will Ewan Temblett be happy with their lot and put this into touch? We'll see what sort of mood they're in. Kai Davies to Temblett. They're going to play Phillips. Out it goes to James Price. Makes good yards. Penalty to Pontypool. Yeah, just got exposed. Got an altercation on halfway. Nothing will come of that, I can guarantee you. Just Cam Jones and Kelvin Williams, the scrum coach, actually, here at Pontypool, having a few words.
Held Pontypool to the floor. It's then escalated into handbags. My recommendation is penalty against Blue.
Okay, we have a penalty there against Blue. We have a penalty here against Blue.
Are we not holding the line in, or?
Owen, don't question our decisions. Just come here, Mikey. Like, we have an incident here. We had an incident last week. Not good enough for the game here, boys. So get it right. We had a penalty here, holding on. Penalty here. Our call is you were holding him down. That's the call. Okay? No, not you. You as a team. Okay? So go back. Let's finish the half. Okay? Penalty here. Mikey, penalty here, penalty there.
Bit of finger pointing. But Rhys Jones laid the law down after intervention from the assistant. Just a little off the ball. Temblett and Mike Herbert. I think Temblett just had a little bit of exception to what was going on. That was the initial penalty that Rhys Jones blew for, but the afters gives Pontypool a chance in overtime in the first half. They go to the back, it's cleanly won. Now then, here's the chance. Morgan Allen on the hoof. Temblett tries to get in the way, ended up being a bit of a speed bump. Rod Cole's looking for the penalty, searching, there is advantage. Herbert's back to his feet. The captain driving his team on. Cole goes to Meek, out the back it goes. Chance here for Pontypool. Ewan Rosser, well tackled. They're in the 22. Apologies for any language you might have heard on the ref mic there, but both teams determined. As we ventured to half-time territory, Morgan Allen really coming into the game now. Rodri Cole. There's Kelvin Williams with a little drive forward. It's a bit slow for Cole, but he gets a long pass to Meek. Out the back it goes, little pop pass there to Marcus Jones off his left wing. Building closer, Pontypool. About 10 metres out now. The drive forward from Owen James, the 19-year-old. Former Cardiff and Vale, Buster Bodkin. Couldn't hold it, but the penalty has been given. And we may see a yellow card here. Indeed.
We have two in the same sequence. We just chatted as general. Number 3, roll.
And it's going to be Ed Thompson, of all people. He gives a wry smile. He feels like he's the unlucky party and all of that, but he has to go. And now a forward down. And Pooler. Chip it to 5 metres out. Here's their chance.
Boys, you're killing the ball.
Coming up to 3 minutes of extra time in the first half. He's gone off to chat to his former prop and head coach Hugh Gustafsson, and I think the coach has sent him on his way. It's well won again by Herbert. The setup comes. Now then, they've got an extra forward here. Can they get over the line? Can they cleanly put it down? The crowd shouts, Pooler, Pooler! And that was enough to get the replacement hooker over. The last man up is Connor Chapman. We're in 16. As Hugh Gustafsson looks on. Disappointing end for the Swansea coach, but Pooler come back into it. They've taken it to within 3 with a kick to come. Swansea paid for their indiscretions at the end of the first half.
17.4, okay?
Patient build-up. Good line-out. You can see there, Chapman. The ball was worked back to the hooker. They spun it left, then went right. And Rhys Jones gives the try. This is a good view. Chapman stays right in the back of the maul, sees the line, falls over, try time. Kieran Meek extends the 100% kicking record for both teams, and well, what a second half we have in store for us. Swansea raced ahead with 3 tries after an early 10-0 lead from the home team, but right at the death in the first half they bounced back Pontypool, and we have an exciting second half to look forward to, enjoyed by all the crowd here at Pontypool Parc. Last word in the first half from the home team. We go into half time then. Pontypool 20, Swansea 21.
Wel, am hanner o rygbi, ers mynd 10 i ddim ar ei hôl i, mae Abertawe wedi rheoli am gyfnodau hir yn y 20 munud cyntaf. O, dyna chi, gwaith trad Houston wedi bod yn ganolog i lawer mas yna. Tremblet yn sgorio, falle'r gorau o drychais yr ymwelwyr. Dim ond pwynt nawr sydd ynddi, gweithio chwarae da Abertawe. Maen nhw wedi ildio Carden Felyn yn munud ola'r hanner cyntaf yna, a Pontypool wedi dod nôl i ddod â'r sgôr, wel, o fewn 1 pwynt. Lle ni'n dechrau? Falle, mae'n werth dechrau gyda Abertawe. Gofyn y cwestiwn, Siwan, be mae'r fuddugoliaeth yna yn erbyn Llanymddyfri wedi wneud i hyder y boes yma? A maen nhw'n edrych fel tîm wahanol ar hyn o bryd.
Maen nhw'n tîm wahanol o beth ni wedi gweld a dechrau'r tymor a cwbl o lothau yn ôl, ond Houston wedi dod ar Whites nôl mewn i'r gêm, really, ond maen nhw'n hyderus dawn, pan maen nhw'n symud y bil, maen nhw'n edrych yn peryglus, so maen nhw'n bod yn hanner anhygoel i ddechrau.
Ewn ni nôl i ddechrau'r hanner, y rugby yn tirio Nathan, achos ar y pryd Abertawe oedd o dan bwysau, Abertawe oedd yn ildio cliciau cosb.
Ie, yn sicr fel mae Siwan wedi gweud, dechreuodd, Pontypool yn ffrwydrol yn dod allan gyda gorechafiaeth yn yr ardaloedd gosod, a hefyd wrth gwrs yn ymosod hefyd, oedd digon o bwriad gyda nhw o'r ddechrau, a cais gwych mae Rodri Cole di helpu y ffordd ni, y dechreuad ni, mae fe wedi dod mewn a mae fe wedi helpu gyda'r tempo, mae fe wedi sloto i fewn yn arbennig o dda.
Ie, gwerpwyr y brainwyr. Ewn ni gael cipolwg ar cais Tremblet, achos o'n i'n gwybod falle bod Abertawe ddim yn mynd i fynd ben ar blaenwyr, felly maen nhw'n dod o tempo i'r gêm, Siwan.
Ie, maen nhw'n dod o tempo i'r gêm, a Houston fan hyn gyda'r traed dda, a wedyn Bill ti môl i mewn i Tremblet, a gorffeniad arbennig o dda, a hyn oedd y dechreuad, really, i ymosod Abertawe dod mewn i'r gêm, a Houston yn gweld pwy oedd y blaen fe, oedd Edwards, oedd e'n symud y bil, a Edwards yn mynd allan i Pontypool a rhoi gwagle i Houston mynd mewn a gorffen dda gan Tremblet.
Ie, dyna chi ffordd i ymateb. Be fydd neges Hugo Staffton? Ddim yn aml ni'n gweld tîm yn ildio 4-5 kick-offs, a wedyn yn llwyddo i ailafel mewn momentum yn y ffordd mae Abertawe wedi.
Ie, fi'n credu bydde fe falle yn rwystredig iawn. Falle dechrau nhw bant yr un ffordd a wnaethon nhw dechrau'r tymor bant yn eitha araf. Mae rhaid ni'n cofio wrth gwrs bod yna wedi bod nifer o newidiadau mewn i'r tîm ers y gêm yn erbyn Llanymddyfri. Felly mae fe'n mynd i cymryd bach o amser i cynyddu lefel o cydleniant a gysondeb yn eu chwarae nhw. Felly bydd e jyst yn gweud, cario ymlaen o beth ych chi wedi bod yn neud. Maen nhw wedi newid yr arddull ychydig, maen nhw'n wario fwy dwfn nag o'n nhw ar y dechrau, a mae hwnna wedi helpu. Ie,
newid yr arddull ac yn barhau i sgorio. Tom Edwards wedi cymryd ei gyfle'n dda.
Ie, wedi cymryd ei gyfle'n dda. Oedd y blaenwyr yn mynd am spel, ond wedyn Bill gloi i Edwards ar y yslys. Ni'n gweld fan hyn, fa mor gloer mae'r Bill yma, 1-2 eiliad, Bill i ffwrdd i Edwards yn y cornel. Does dim amser i chwaraewyr Pontypool dod rownd y ardal tackle.
Ie, Edwards yn neud 14-10, wedyn Cam Jones yn tirio, ond Connor Chapman yn sgorio just cyn yr egol, ac yn falle newid hanes y gêm, Nathan.
Ie, mae momentum y gêm di newid trwy gymaint o weithiau trwy y hanner cynta yna. A bydd trwy fod Abertawe yn eitha rwystredig i gadael y cais yna i fewn ar y diwedd. A mae hon yn cyfle, ni'n gweld fan hyn, wirioneddol oedd i Pontypool nawr i cymryd y gêm yn yr ail hanner. Ni'n gweld falle y lefel o gorechafiaeth o welson ni yn y gymuned cynta yn yr adran gosod, safleoedd gosod fan hyn. A wedyn y pŵer a profiad a mynedd Pontypool yn dod trwyddo fan'na.
Ie, wel mae'n argoeli i fod yn ail hanner difyr dros ben. Right, mai wythnos yn unig o gemer gyngrair a welwyd ym mis Mawrth, gwelson ni ddigon o geisiau i ddod â cais y mis i chi. Dyma'r gorau ohonyn nhw.
Momentum i gyd o blaid Glynebwy eto i genol cael Romain Wilson. Mae'n dod yn fwy byw a mae Glynebwy wedi torri. Maen nhw'r rhyd. Ydyn nhw drosod. Mae'n gais i Kobe Rhys. Pontypool wedi dechrau'r gêm yma ar dipyn o rythr. Wedi lot o bwysau ar Casnewydd. Lloyd. Lledi'r bel, maen nhw moyn neud. 2 gais yn y bag yn barod, maen nhw moyn un arall. Rosser yn cael y bel, mewn bach o le. Nôl tu fewn, mae fe'n dod. Os rhywun yn mynd i stopo fe o Casnewydd, y gwir yw na. Am gais i'r gŵr o'r dreigiau yn lliwiau Pontypool.
Harry Wild i Joe Goodchild. Bach amser gyda ge, benderfynu beth sy'n neud. Mae fe'n mynd gyda'r gic yn ddwfn mewn i hanner Aberafan. Mae'n bownsio'n garedig iddo fe am yr bel yn ôl yn wylo Joe Williams sy'n rithro tuag at y llinell ac yn croesi.
Bel allan i Ben Roberts drwy'r dwylo cyn darganfod Joe Thomas. Joe Thomas yn sgwario, mynd i'n ffordd arall. Lewis Edwards ar yr asgell, Bale basket sy'n mewn i Harry Houston, un arall i Matthew Aubrey. Cais o'r safon uchaf gan Abertawe.
A llongyfarchiadau mawr i'r dyn dechreuodd y gêm ar y fain ceno, Matthew Aubrey, a falle'r cais yna yn erbyn Llanymddyfri, wir yn crynhoi y ffordd mae Abertawe wedi bod yn chwarae dros yr wythnosau diwetha. Mae fe'n ennill gyda 42%. Right, ni newid siap y bêl nos fori. Pêl-drod rhyngwladol i chi Cymru yn erbyn Denmark i chyfwdiau o'r gêm na am 5 munud wedi 10. Cyfle i'r gwylch dar yn ôl yn erbyn y Scarlett mewn gêm gwpan dydd Sul. 2 gêm fas ti i chi. Mae'n addo i fod yn achlysau'r bywiog iawn ar barc yr arfer di Mercher nesaf. Wedyn mi fyddwn ni nôl dydd Iau Aberafan yn croesawu Pontypool. Right, un o uchafbwyntiau'r calendar rygbi heb os. Dydd Sadwrn yn Stadiwm Principality, 2 rownd derfynol, 3 rownd derfynol, 2 gêm yn olynol, y cyfan yn fyw ar S4C. A mae uchafbwyntiau clwb rygbi chi yn dychwelyd nos Fawrth. Ond ôl yma i Pontypool a mae Nathan Brew wedi mynd i siarad, a'r dyn maen nhw'n galw yn The Miracle Man, y dyn gwirthiol. Mae'n dipyn o hanes.
Diolch, Lauren. Fi gyda Ryan Thomas a'i wraig Victoria. Thank you for your time, obviously. For those that aren't aware, can you just give us an understanding as to what happened?
So back in November, we had a CrossFit session at a local gym because we had a bit of a down week. I completed the session. I got home, felt a bit unwell, had some chest pains. My wife took me to the Grange Hospital. We literally got there. 5 minutes later, I went to cardiac arrest. And then I was clinically dead for an hour. Then I had 7 weeks intensive care. I literally come out 2 weeks ago.
And how are you feeling?
I feel great now. Yeah, fair play to the club. They've been amazing all the way through it. Tom Hancock, even to the point where they've done the screenings for the players to check they were okay. So if you can get your doctor and get checked, just to be safe.
And then Victoria, obviously, how long did it take him to ask you to come back down to the club?
Not long. As soon as he was on his feet, he wanted to come back straight away.
Yeah. And how important is it, you just mentioned there, obviously, the checks that were taking place here for the players. How important is it to raise awareness to have these checks for potentially other clubs?
Really important. Obviously, our lives was turned upside down, so if you can get yourself checked, go and get yourself checked if you can.
What does this club mean to you then, Ryan? You're obviously back down here very soon after what happened to you.
It means a lot, to be honest. I played here for about 7 years. I'm a Pontypool lad. So yeah, to be fair, when Tom Hancock asked me to come back as team manager, it's something I couldn't turn down. So they've been amazing all the way through it, in all fairness to them. Pete Jeffries, Jamie Allen, Tom Hancock, all the coaches. And happy 40th birthday, Ashley Sweet, as well.
and what are your thoughts of the remaining parts of the season with Pooler and the way they're playing currently?
Hopefully now they close this one out and then just kick on for the next couple of weeks. We've got a few big games, Aberafan next week, and they got Cardiff, which will all be tough tests. So hopefully the boys just kick on tonight and then continue on with good form. Obviously everyone's gutted after Sunday, 21-point lead, and then blew it really. So big couple of weeks for the boys really. So,
what are your thoughts, Victoria, tonight? Swansea or Pontypool?
Pontypool, obviously.
Of course, yeah, brilliant. Thanks very much both, appreciate it. Thank you, diolch fawr, diolch.
Sdim syndod, y stori ysbrydoledig fyna. Mae'n greu clywed rhywun gan reini wrth wraidd y clybiau lleol.
Ie, mae fe'n bwysig iawn, ti'n gwybod, stori ysbrydoledig iawn ac gret i gweld fe nôl awr y clybiau. Ti'n gwybod, mae rygbi yn cymuned, mae'n teulu, mae mwy na dim ond rygbi.
Rai, ni'n mynd i droi'n sylw nawr at 6 gwlad y menywod. Ni wedi gweld 2 gêm, 2 golled wahanol iawn, o driffwynt yn erbyn yr Alban, a wedyn colled drom, disgwyliedig falle yn erbyn Lloegr. Be ti di wneud o'r wythnosau agoriadol?
Ti'n gwybod, mae rhaid ni cofio ble mae'r fenywod Cymru ar y foment. Ti'n gwybod, maen nhw'n gyda hyfforddwr newydd, maen nhw'n datblygu, so Sean Lynn wedi bod mewn am spel, ond ni wedi gweld glimpses o pethau positif iawn, yn enwedig yn ymosod. Ti'n gwybod, mae rhaid i'r amddiffyn gwella fach, ond maen nhw gyda hyfforddwr newid hefyd yn Dan Murphy fyna. So mae'n mynd i cymryd spel, ond gobeithio bod nhw'n mynd i datblygu nawr yn y dyfodol.
Penwythnos o seibiant, be fydd Sean Lynn yn gweithio yn yr amser yma? Be yw'r targed am y tournament?
A ti'n gwybod, fi'n credu, does dim llawer o amser gyda fe, so wythnos yma falle bod nhw wedi cael amser i gweithio ar pethau eraill, oherwydd maen nhw wedi gael gêm pob wythnos hyd yn hyn mae wedi bod mewn, ond seibiant mew, ni wedi gweld yn barod Cymru yn ymosod yn gwell na o'n nhw o blaen. dim gorffen ar bottom y tabl blwyddyn yma, bydd hwn yn positif, ond mae rhaid ni cadw llygad ar cwp yn y byd, mae gyda 5 mis cyn hynny.
Right, diolch am y tro. Nôl at ein gêm ni heno. Ni'n gofyn beth oedd neges Hugh Gustafson. Fe gawn ni glywed ganddo fe nawr. Mae gyda Nathan Brew.
Diolch, Lauren. Hugh, deg i gweud falle y dechreuad araf unwaith eto, ond ni'n gweld felly falle y ffordd o'ch chi wedi ennill y gêm yn Llanfyr yn ddyfri a dod mas yn y gêm yma.
Ie, ni moyn chwarae multiple phases, dim moyn scrum fest mas, fi moyn chwarae fel 14-15 phases yn edrych yn gryf. Siomedig gweld ci gosblaw, wel, yn rhoi ni y pressure mewn ôl i ni.
Beth oedd y neges fan amser?
Chwarae.
Just ware, fe?
Chwarae.
Great stuff, top man. Diolch yn fawr.
Dyna fe, mae'r cefnogwyr yn gobeithio gweld hefyd. English language commentary will come from Sean Hawley and Siwan Lillycrap. Yn y Gymraeg, Nathan sy'n cadw cwmni i Rhys ap William.
Welcome back. Great game. Finished in the first half by a driving maul try from Pontypool, getting back into the game. 2021 here. Pontypool Parc, all to play for. Still league positions in Super Rygbi Cymru to play for. Home field advantage in those playoffs, and we heard Hugh Gustafson say play. That's what he wants Swansea to do in the second half, and they started doing that. Jamie Cox with the run after Kai Davis is Gary. Temblett back to Phillips, crossfield kick, sees some space. Decent kick, bounces, and Marcus Jones just gets there.
Take it back!
Long pass infield to Meek.
Right.
No clears.
Take him back, a clearly called.
Wow. Referee and officials say that's been taken back into their own 22. So it'll be a line-out back where Meek kicked it from. So that's a bit of a bonus for the visitors.
Give me some space. Space.
Now then, Marcus Jones, collects it outside the 22, takes it back in. You cannot now kick it straight out.
Line out, Captain.
So there's a mistake. We've got a replacement. Ian Jones is on for Buster Bodkin, the second row. Swansea. Jamie Cox finds his man, Liam Edwards. Kai Davis was the dummy, out the back to Phillips. 3 passes out the back, the little tink forward. Chase here for Tom Edwards, already got one, nearly got there. In front of Ewan Rosser, and the fullback did well in the end.
Just on the line.
Good start from Swansea, second half, Ewan.
Yeah, great start. Playing exactly where they want to play. Down in Poolers, 22. He did nearly get there.
Behind the kicker, please.
Did Edwards.
You still have to be behind.
Rosser does well to scramble back. It's a good option, actually, that kick. Testing the defence.
Callum Dodd takes the kick, has a little look inside, but goes himself, finds a little edge. Down near stand side. Good little run from the outside centre. It's there for Temblett. Play it down, don't forget, Swansea. Ed Thompson, the tight head, in the bin. Phillips still want to play, and there's a bit of space for big Liam Edwards. Got a bit exposed, though. Just got isolated the second row. And guess who it was? Mike Herbert. Cumbran man over the ball.
As soon as you see a player there on their back, ball exposed, work on the floor is so important, isn't it? Makes a half-line break, but just doesn't work quite hard enough on the floor. And Herbert pulls the ball back. Good turnover. Relieve of pressure now for Pontypool.
Try scored at the end of the first half. Connor Chapman with the line out. Oh, it's gone through the hands of Herbert. Cox gets it off his captain. Tries to go the wide channels in. It does come to Houston in the end. The ricochet, lucky bounce for Swansea. Ewan Glynn, ex-Hartley College, picks it up. No advantage. He's coming back from knock-on. Rhys Jones. When you look at Rhys Jones, the referee there, Suwan. If I told you I coached him for Wales Sevens when he was a player, you're probably thinking, my goodness, Sean, you're old.
Always under pressure.
When was that, Sean? What year was
That
that?
would have been around the year 1999, 2000. I am older than Rhys Jones by a long way.
14.
He's had a tough paper round.
Yeah,
You said it, not me, Sean.
I can say it because I coached.
Yeah, you can. I can't.
Okay, Cian Hyatt is on Ospreys Academy, Wales under 20s and 18s. Good prospect. He's on for Ed Thompson, of course, who is in the bin. So scrum time. Not sure who's gone off. Dan Jermin is still on. Owen Thomas or Kai Davis. I'm taking a backline player off. I'm trying to see. Might be Harry. No, Harry Houston's this right winger. I think Ewan Glenn's gone until Thompson comes back. Temblett goes open, even though there's no right winger. So Houston, he looks outside, and guess what? There's nobody there, but he does well at the fullback. Up to halfway, jinking runner. Phillips marshalling troops quite well. Dan Jemin.
Roll White. You're holding him. You're holding him.
He's trapping him in. Rhys Jones, ex-player, knows what the players are up to there. Phillips inside ball option to Dodd. Showing up here in the second half is Dodd. Temblett does the sensible thing, sees the space, finds grass. And Rosser looks up, pumps it downfield. Looks like a good kick from the fullback. Phillips wants to play, even though they're a player down. Houston, danger pass out there. Good tackle coming in. Marcus Jones and Pooler indeed.
1 metre offside. 1 metre offside.
Well. I don't know. That'll be a popular decision on the
within
far
1 metre,
side.
you're offside.
I'm not sure it will in that. It's Harris over there.
We have. Yeah, it's still offside.
Yeah, people shouting in this stand. Come on, the linesman.
Well, Marcus Jones was saying to come off his head.
Yeah.
And we've seen a lot of that in recent games. Ellis Genge flicked one on for England in the Wales-England match.
And it's play on, isn't it?
Yep.
And I think it did come off his head.
6 red. Stop. 6 red. Stop.
It was a good tackle. And then, yes, come off his head. So
Yes, play on, right?
Let's play on.
You know, he's just getting up from the tackle. The ball gets thrown his head.
Yeah, I agree. Scott Matthews coming on for Lewis Roby. Try scorer in the first half.
But
Swansea have it. A little bit of fortune for them. Morgan Allen. It's just Herbert. He goes back again. He's everywhere, Mike Herbert. Paul Sevens having good games here. Liam Edwards, biggest man on the field, or tallest, that's for sure. And while using his size there, did well to work the ball back to the edge to Dodd, who's been really involved at the start of the second half. Temblett, the runner is Kai Davis.
8 away.
Socks down. Drive, tackle by his opposite number, Morgan Allen. Temblett to Phillips, Dink over the top. He's tried that once or twice. Rodri Cole read it, and Meek ships it out to Rosser. Chance for a counter-attack. Pooler, still a player up here. Now then, here's Jordan Thomas, shows, sinks inside. Tackled there eventually by James Price. Is that a penalty? Rodri Cole begging for it. He can play. Meek goes crossfield. Acres of space out there. They get the bounce. It's going to be a try. Surely, wrong foot, Harry Houston. Marcus Jones glides in. It's a winger's try. Created in the end by Meek with a crossfield kick. Ewan Glenn is off with a yellow card replacement because they had to get Cian Hyatt on. And Kieran Meek knew all about that. And he puts a crossfield kick to Marcus Jones. It's a very intelligent try, Siwan.
Very intelligent try. Acres of space out there, good identification, but it all started from the little dink to the counter-attack here. We've seen Jordan do exceptionally well, but look at all that space. Callum Dodd's the last defender there, you see tracking back. And it's a good take. And like you said on commentary, wrong foot, Houston. And he's under the sticks, and it's a great finish. But intelligent rugby, like you said, Sean. There's acres of space out there. They're a winger down. Well identified by Meek to get that crossfield kick in.
Well, it puts Pooler back in the lead. First time since they were 10-0 up early in the game. So 48 minutes gone, and back comes Ewan Glynn. That's the area that kick was vacant, of course. It looks like they're leaving Kean Higher on, so no further involvement for Ed Thompson.
Yeah, Josh, it was knocked backwards up there, okay? Knocked backwards.
Yeah, there's a change at 9. Matthew Aubrey is on for Ewan Temblad. Had a decent game.
Yep.
Aubrey, 3 tries against Llandovery last week. Back on comes Callum Bowden. We think the captain's gone off. Owen Thomas, who's had a good game. No, he's back off now. We worked that lot out anyway.
Okay, advantage over.
Okay, so it's Aubrey to replacement Dav Davis. Round 17, Dav Davis, play out the back, Jem in. And this is a danger man, Harry Houston. He's so slippery. Matthew Aubrey, well, that one was forward. There was a debatable one in the first half, but Rhys Jones right on the spot for that one.
He was on the mark, wasn't he? Houston. Dangerous. And good ball skills to try and get that offload away to Aubrey. Out the back. They're playing a bit deeper now. Swansea.
I don't know if that looked flatter than the actual try one in the first half.
Got a new captain, Rob?
It's a good offload.
New captain.
So, definitely now.
Who's captain, boys?
Callum Bowden is
captain.
on for Owen Thomas. Well, he looks like he's holding his left arm or shoulder a little bit. He's had a very, very good game, the skipper.
Back on the field for Swansea was number 20 now.
Hugh Gustafsson, the guy that has to make the tough decision. They've gone behind now. They're looking so comfortable at one point at 21-10, 3 tries and on the bounce.
I think there's still a long way to go in this game, isn't it? Both teams are playing some good attacking stuff, considering it's wet out there, actually. Offloading, ball movement, attacking rugby has been pretty good. Wingers have had high involvement in the game, fullbacks have had high involvement in the game. I was thinking, was the conditions going to play an impact? But I don't think it really has.
No, both teams are trying to play, aren't they? Slightly contrasting styles. When it gets tighter, Pooler are a bit more evident in that, but they're definitely playing some good rugby, as the last try proved.
Yeah.
Now they have to get out of a little trouble, and we might see some traditional play here as they've gone back in the lead. Rod Cole waits. Yeah, not coming out of there too quick because Morgan Allen is good. Dan German gets a bit of a lesson there to get his angle right on the experienced Morgan Allen. Cole, good play. Lovely hands from Herbert. It's outside centre here, Pat Lewis. Cole was held up. It was just too slow, just felt at some point. Referee Rhys Jones was going to blow.
Red 7, take it beyond.
So Swansea have a backup to a full complement. And Morgan Allen, he's done this for years, hasn't he, Sean?
Oh, he's so good.
Too far beyond,
I think before this evening he's beaten 68 defenders. Just even in the tackle, the amount of gain line, even if he does get tackled and doesn't beat defenders, he still gets so much gain line.
He got the pass away.
He's a big bloke, he's a physical bloke, but when he's coming onto that ball, he's moving at some pace as well. He's exceptional.
Yeah, I was part of the coaching group that signed Morgan Allen as a youngster to the Ospreys. Didn't quite go all his way there. Kai Davis, here's opposite number. He's had a good game, the young number 8. And now Aubrey getting into the thick of things. Dan Jemin, another youngster to look out for, but well stolen. Herbert again, was it illegal? Wow, I'd like to see that one again, sure.
Wonder.
He carried on after I called tackle. No, go away.
No, is he saying he didn't release in the tackle? So sure.
Yeah.
Interesting to have a little look at that one.
Yeah.
A 6-point game. You feel they'd go for 3 here. Easy 3, look, plenty of time left.
Yeah, that's what I'd be doing. 29 minutes left on the clock. 6-point game. Takes you to a 3-point game.
Oh, no. Hugh Gustafsson says they want to play, they want to score tries. And Josh Phillips gives them the 5-6 man lineup, meter lineup. Now, there's Rhys Jones.
Good setup.
There's Dan Jemin. Now then, can they wrestle it back to the hooker, Jamie Cox, and get in the position? Pooler just edging them forward, but no, the hooker has it. Here come the backs. Watch for the leg drive from them. That's about all they can give, but it will add something. It's actually gone to Tom Edwards. The ball has. Aubrey digs for it. Now then, they shorter back, so Harry Houston, the jinking feet as well to push that back. Here's replacement, Dav Davis, wearing 17. Aubrey, quick ball.
The wrap.
Callum Bowden from the corner. Pontypool's defence stays intact. And Dodd knocks it on. That's a bit of a chance going back in after taking the shot into the corner from the penalty.
Yeah, it is a chance gone back in.
I had 20 through the middle. Okay.
You can hear the man in the middle there saying 20 was through the middle for Pooler. Yeah, and Jones.
Let's go, please. Quicker, please. Quicker,
Swansea
quicker,
don't
quicker,
agree
quicker.
with that. But he was through the middle, he just strapped in the ball. And then Callum Dodd there just takes his eye off the ball, gets spooked a little bit. Spilt the ball, clinical time. And there Swansea thinking, now should have we taken that 3?
So there's Tom Hancock. He's got a former Command and Quins head coach, Craig Evans, to his right, our left. You can see the rain up in his back. But as you say, it's been an open game. Still one score in it. There's Rod Cole. Morgan Allen wants another crack at Dan Jemin. He gets another crack, but the young flanker gets his line right that time. Cole back to Meek.
White stand.
And clears well towards that, comedy position. And finds touch.
It's a good exit actually. Gets a good 30 metres downfield. Relieve pressure from Swansea pressing.
There's Joe Thomas with him, isn't it?
Yep.
Former Abrahaman. Obviously centre. So you get this period only of 10, 15 minutes after half-time in close games where it gets a bit cagey. And that's what we've got you at the moment. As Cian Hyatt cleans a messy line out of Aubrey on at scrum half. Lovely show and go, if that's what you call it, from props. From Dav Davis. Phillips. Left-handed pass to the energetic Callum Bowden. Aubrey just had a little look on the short side for himself and brings Dodd in, catches that one. And now things aren't going Pooler's way at the tackle.
Captain.
No, they're getting penalised a lot in that area.
I'm not seeing a clear release, okay? I want a bigger clear release to play the ball. That's a warning, especially in this area, okay?
Yeah. No clear release, in that area. I think Pontypool getting a little bit frustrated in and around that breakdown. Lots of infringements there now. They need to be careful. I think that's 3 penalties in the last 5-6 minutes there.
Well, here it is, Scott Matthews, tackle from Mahoney, and then he doesn't release. He's the assist tackler, and Rhys Jones is saying he doesn't quite release before he goes in for the ball. Have to release the player before he can go back for a second bite. Now here's one for you, Siwan, former captain. They just turned down 3 points in front of the sticks. They go nearly 30 metres back and have a penalty, and then they decide to go for post.
Yeah. I would probably go for corner from that position. Don't quite understand.
I think maybe Hugh Gustafsson disagreed with the last decision and wants 3. To get within 3 points then. Phillips strikes it high. Long. Flags go up. Great kick from the outside half. And that's taken Swansea to within 3 points. It's now Pontypool 27, Swansea 24.
Well, they got there eventually, and I think you're right. Probably coaching staff got the message on. Players on the field must have made a decision. We'll go to corner, feeling confident. Didn't execute. And then when the three's available, made sure they've taken it, but it's a great strike by Josh Phillips.
100% goal kicking from both outside halves here tonight. It's lovely to see. I mean, it is a good night for kicking, despite the drizzle. Pitch is good. Aubrey fires a long pass to Fox. In comes...
Leave it, please!
Edwards.
Use it!
Aubrey, left-footed. Ooh, under serious pressure as well. Meek is in the backfield. There's a back three, in fact.
Away! Retreat!
Meek goes to the sky. That is very central and could spell danger here. There are numbers out there on the right-hand side. Bowden into right winger, Ewan Glynn. He's pumping it downfield. Oh, Rosser let that bounce, but did well in the end. Looks up. And in the end, Marnie says, let's get out of dodge. But that's not a great kick. Houston, danger. Oh, little step there. Always sort of nearly beats the first man.
No ball. You
tackle from Marnie in the end. Oh, little kick through Morby. Charge down now then. Pooler have it in broken play. Here's a chance.
Okay, Bogan.
Jordan Thomas back in field. There's Yayan Jones wearing 20 at the replacement. Pooler, a bit more urgency, and that comes in the form of Morgan Allen. Slowed down by Cole. It's on his right foot.
No. No, leave it.
No attempt at a charge down, so a decent kick. Wow, well taken. I'm really impressed with Harry Houston.
12.
Good pick from outside half Josh Phillips. Who's a powerful specimen for a 10. Oh, that was going to be a little bit of crossing. Didn't affect the tackler, says Miss Jones. So Dan Davis, bit of a baller actually here for a loose head. Aubrey, that's a decent kick. High. Cole is under it. Bit of a cricketer is Rod Cole. So that was one he could easily feel.
There's a player getting treatment right by there. Then I think the player gets back up, and the poor physio is still in the middle of it.
Too close to the physio, white ball.
There we go. There's a phrase on here every day. Too close to the physio, white ball. It's Kean Higher there, 18. So when Rod Cole takes it, it's a bit of a hit on him. Oh yes, yeah. Oh, that could have proved a bit dangerous.
Yeah.
So, what we got coming up on S4C? European Rugby Weekend coming up Saturday, 10 o'clock. Connacht against Cardiff. And, well, dare I say, the big one on Sunday. Scarlets took the spoils at Parc of Scarlets last weekend. What can the Ospreys do on Sunday? 5:15, big matchup for European glory. That's not your traditional treatment, so I'd suggest there's a bit of cramp there. He's loving life. Josh Phillips?
Yeah. Both feet up and down. He's got cramp in 2 legs, has he?
Three ladies treating him. He's got it sussed. Having a good game, Josh Phillips. So
yeah, very good.
Covered a lot of ground, so that cramp is kicked in.
Let's go, white ball.
Yeah, he's pulled the strings, hasn't he, for Swansea? He's kicked exceptionally well at sticks as well.
Famous badge. Established 1868. Pontypool Rugby. A lot of people come to watch rugby here, and a lot of famous players that play. One's not too far from us.
Fine. Set.
We're talking of prices. Jack Price, sorry, James Price has gone off.
Shut up.
Morgan Allen ships it this time to Mahoney. And that's a good carry from the 100 capper. Cole goes back to the short side. This is Yayan Jones.
Tackle away.
Looking to get some box kick position for Rod Cole. He's a left footer. Turns. Jimin knew about it. Oh, that was a difficult one. Can it bounce now? It left there by Jordan Thomas. Good decision, really. He'd gone ahead of the ball. And it under pressure. Swansea. Pooler getting it, just rewards. And the first real field position in the second half for the home team.
Yeah, good attacking position here now. Interesting to see what Pontypool do. 3 tries apiece as well. Bonus points up for grabs.
Yeah, first time to build some pressure. They scored a wonderful try, of course, Marcus Jones, but that came from a cross-field kick. Now, Josh Phillips, Swansea need Josh Phillips on the field, don't they?
He's struggling. Struggling to shake that cramp. What's their options?
Well, young Tal Rees, no starts yet.
Yeah.
Swansea, and Ian Cornelius. It'd be an interest. They need him. Whether Harry Houston can step up there.
He's limping.
Oh, indeed, Tal Rees has come on.
Onto the field then for Swansea, number 16, Will Austin. And number 20,
Will Austin is also on for Jamie Cox, but Tal Rees will come on. And it is Josh Phillips that's gone off. Well, that's a big one. Long way to go in this game, 20 minutes.
Yeah, long way to go. Big 20 minutes. Will they miss?
One's off, one.
Josh Phillips is kicking to goal as well. Just 3 points in it at the moment.
Paddy Drain is on for Kelvin Williams, tight head. And there they go. There's Josh Phillips. Kelvin Williams getting a reception, as is this man, Mike Herbert, the skipper. It's been excellent. Right there. Some fresh legs on both teams. Pooler. Now, can they take themselves 2 scores clear?
Away! Away! Away!
They get ever closer. There's the try line. Where's the ball? In comes Pat Lewis to add some impetus. Ref can't see it. His body's everywhere. Well, Cian Hyer is held up. Cian Hyer looking in a very vulnerable, dangerous position for me. Years gone by, Pontypool players would have done something about that. Held up, goal line, drop out, Swansea. Pick the bones out of that one, Sean.
Morgan Lloyd's not happy. Sorry. Morgan Allen. Very different player. Not happy with that decision.
There we go. Jordan Thomas carries it back into the 22. Pooler looking to get on with it. The tackle coming in from Cian Hyer. And it's ripped, in fact. Liam Edwards. And Aubrey kicks it down. He's going to find grass. Rosser goes back. It's followed up by Tal Rees, the replacement. Well taken. Harry Houston looks infield. Has support in the form of Ewan Glynn, and there's acres of space up there in the backfield, but Kieran Meek is back, keeps it inside his 22, pumps it down the right hand side. Will they get the bounce? Wow, it was a dangerous one for Tal Rees. The youngster ships it in to Houston. It's a bit of kick tennis here now in a tight moment in the game. Houston against Morgan Allen. It goes back. Cole sees some space. Is that going to bounce in? Nice kick from the scrum half. Cross goes Rees. Down the tram lines. It's like gaining ground in the old days. And that's trundled past Rosser. Some tired legs out there now. Rosser looks for space. There is space. It gets the bounce. Cross goes Ewan Glynn. Rosser's got it back somehow. Got support on the outside. Marnie slips it. Morgan Allen followed up. Pooler on the rampage. Here's Callum Davis winning 23. He's on the second row. Dan Hill building pressure. Can they get the try? Morgan Allen has gone back in the tackle. Still on the Pontypool side. Cole looks to the short side. Little pop up to Scott Matthews. There's the line. Is he over? Yes, he is. Pooler take themselves 2 scores clear. And it's come from Scott Matthews.
It's a great finish by Scott Matthews. He didn't have no right to score that try. But drives over, carries the defenders over with him. Close range, but still had a lot of work to do. We had a kick battle on our hands, a bit of kick tennis. But a nice bounce for Rosser. Lovely little basketball shoot over the top. And then Scott Matthews off his left. Drives 2 players over the line and a good finish. Great upper body strength.
Great finish.
Yeah.
It really is. Goes out, goes in, and then 2 players over. Real good try.
Yeah.
And the kick, unsurprisingly, is good from Meek. So let's go down and speak to Lauren Jenkins once more.
Lan ni at Lauren Rees. Mae'n ironig, o'n i wedi gweud bod Gwanwyn wedi cyrraedd y ddechrau noswaith a nawr fi yma ar y pwynt ucha yn y glaw gyda Tom Hancock, ond mae'n olwg berffaith i ti lan fan hyn. Beth ti wedi gwneud o'r hyn ti wedi gweld yn yr ail hanner?
Well o'r anturiolaeth, ond mae fe'n really scrappy mas na, does dim lot o gywirdeb yn unrhyw beth mae'r ddau dim yn neud i fod yn onest. Siwr na siwr fod yn siwt nhw tyma bach fwy na ni. Mae'n edrych yn bryglis pan mae'r gêm yn torri lan. I ni mae fe amdano wneud y pethau bach yn dda. Ennill tiriogaeth, a fi'n credu bydd pac ni falle'n ddigon i gyd o'r gêm yn hanner nhw, ond mae rhaid ni wneud siŵr bod ddim gymaint o chwarae ping-pong nôl ymlaen fel petai. Okay? Mae'n rhaid ni wneud y gêm tyma bach yn fwy strwythuredig.
Yr athro yna ti falle yn ysgrifennu nodiadau, yn deliver. Be yw'r neges pan chi'n cyrraedd y 2 ar hugain? Chi wedi treulio digon amser na?
Ond pob tro ni yn y 2 ar hugain, ni'n edrych yn beryglus. O'r neges yw bod rhaid i ni fod yn falle 80-20 yw'r term ni'n defnyddio, yn sicr pryd fydd yr allan o'r gêm bwer yn mynd i'r olwyr. Ni'n trio cario ymlaen trwy'r drws blaen fel petai, cyn bod ni'n trio lledaenu'r bêl yn y 2 ar hugain.
A jyst yn ola, be ti wedi gwneud o Abertawe? Ti'n teimlo fel bod chi'n chwarae tîm wahanol, yn y gyngred a'r cwpan di ennill 4 o'r 5 diwetha. Mae'n edrych fel bod hyder yn llifo.
O'n i ar Flashscore heddi a ti'n gallu gwasgu botwm i gweld beth yw'r ffom, a maen nhw'n uwch na ni yn y tabl ffom, maen nhw wedi ennill yn fwy na ni'n diweddar. Ennill ni'n rwydd i fod yn onest yn hydref yn yr ail hanner yn ymwedig, ond deithon nhw lan fan hyn i chwarae ni yn y cwpan, nhw'n tîm hollol wahanol, ni'n rili lwcus i ennill ar y dydd. O, yn amlwg, eithon nhw buddigoliaeth wych yn erbyn llan ymddyfri wythnos diwetha, a ni'n gallu gweld pam fan hyn heddi. Mae chwaraewyr peryglis na, mi'n Harry Houston yn edrych yn seren heno, mae fe'n peryglis iawn, ond mae rhaid ni reoli pethau ni'n well, ond bendant cytuno, maen nhw'n lot well tîm na beth hwnnw dechrau tymor, maen nhw'n llawn hyder.
Sym eisiau apps Flashscore yna ni ar S4C. Wnaethon ni weithio fy masg yn y gêm. Da bod ni ar yr un tonfed, diolch.
Diolch yn fawr.
Lovely, diolch Tom.
Plenty of incident since you left us for Tom Hancock, and a couple of changes here for Pooler. Harry Jarvis is on for Rod Cole. You have to give some credit to Rod Cole. Oh no, Rod Cole's on, still on. Apologies. Lewis Bates, I think, might be on, but Rod Cole at 9. You know, 1 hour, 2 o'clock this afternoon, he had an hour talking to the coaches and some of the players about playing for Pontypool. So he's done really well at 9, hasn't he, Sean?
He has. He's been exceptional, considering probably doesn't know half their calls. He's got really stuck in. He's stuck in there right now. He's even been a passionate Pontypool player.
It's like he's been here for years.
Yeah. He's always played here, it looks like, but he's been exceptional, considering he hasn't trained with the squad. He's had just caught up with the coaches this afternoon, and he's thrown himself completely into it. His kicking game's been good as well.
I think Tom Hancock might be on a word with him with a piece of paper and a contract for him later on. We'll see.
No clear release. Rip the ball on the floor.
So all of a sudden, penalties going Pooler's way, and they're in control. 10-point lead now.
Yeah, 12.
68th minute, and indeed Kieran Meek looking to add some more misery to Swansea here. This win would secure Pontypool's position in the top 6. And you talk about form, and Swansea's form has been good, won 3 of the last 4 games actually, and Pooler's form is good at home. So there's still a lot to play for. It's a surprise, isn't it? Momentum at this stage of the season in the format can help. Now then, what can Pooler do here? Good take in the middle. Morgan Allen is right in the middle of that. Connor Chapman already got one try. That's Scott Matthews, who's got the ball now. Experienced campaigner. He's looking wily at the base there of that. In fact, he goes the other way. As Cole darted right, he went left. And it was a good point as he knocked it on there. Yes, he has. Swansea got out of jail. Lovely little play. As Cole went right, Matthews went left, and he nearly got over. But Swansea live to fight another day. They've got to score twice though. And right now, on their own line, they've got a long way to go. Aubrey puts boot to ball. That hasn't gone out. There's Harry Jarvis. Oh, great tack. He's looked lively, isn't he? 21. Cole. Oof, big hits coming in here now. Close to the line. Polar throwing everything at it. Second row, Dan Hill. That's 5 meters out.
Use it!
And they've been patient here. Ian Jones is over it. The snap, the pick. Plenty of shirts there for Pooler. 18 is Harry Drain. Just trying to wear Swansea down here. He doesn't get much out of Kean Hire, but it's slipped to Matthews. Seems to be everywhere.
Yeah.
Scott Matthews since he's come on. Owain James still there from the start. Inches short, the loose head. The pick and go. Can he spin onto the line? Desperate defence from Swansea. Have they held it up again? Hands away, says Rhys Jones. Surely now. Short again. And there's the pick and there's the try. And it came from Ian Jones. Bit of an unsung hero in the build-up there. And the big man gets over. And you have to say, the second half, Pooler have done a bit of a job on Swansea. Come into their own and wrestle themselves into the lead, and that could be the defining score.
It could be 15 points up before the kick now. You're right, they've wrestled themselves back into it. They've shown moments of brilliance as well. We see this, even the counter-attack from Harry Jarvis to put them into the 22, and then the forwards doing what Pooler forwards do best, inching their way forward over the line, and it's a great finish by Ian Jones. Pooler have come alive. The last 15-20 minutes, a mixture of their backs. We've seen the crossfield kick, we've seen the execution, and then when they get tight, the forwards get into work.
Well, Kieran Meeks had a decent game, 100% off the tee. That's his name done. Lewis Bates will come on. Perfect 7 out of 7, both 10s in fact. 100% record. Tal Rees restarts. 41-24. That's the third home game in a row that Pooler have racked up 40 points plus. So their fans are getting their money's worth here at Pontypool Park.
Yeah, and I think also what's important, isn't it, is that top 6 finish. People don't want to be in that wild card. You don't want that extra game.
Well, the way Pooler are playing, they might want to play as many games as they can.
Yeah.
But as you say, they want it in the knockout stages, and it's going to be a difficult place to come for any team in the latter stages of Super Rugby Cymru. And here goes Kean Hire, one for the future, tight head. Ospreys Academy, Aubrey, he's been there, done that. The Ospreys Academy, it's a long way to go now. They're looking for a 4th try. Swansea, young Tal Rees to Ian Cornelius on, wearing 23. We got about 6 minutes to go. Rees into the wide channel. I think that's Callum Dodd, who's battled away at wearing 13. Well, penalty goes the other way, and yeah, Rhys Jones has given him a warning.
Too many. Away, hands on the floor. Too many.
Wow.
Hands on the floor.
Callum Davis looks perplexed. Maybe didn't hear the warning that Rhys Jones had given a little earlier.
Might have an impact, this extra player that Swansea have got, but probably a little too late for Swansea. Less than 5 to go. And over 15 points is over a 3-try game, really.
Yeah. 4 scores, really, isn't it? And so they're not going to win this one. Poor have done the job. It's just about points difference now. One pass out to Tom Edwards. So, was it 17? That gives Pooler an extra point, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So, full 6-pointer here on the cards if they can keep Swansea out. So, it keeps an incentive right to the end of the game. And Houston's had a good game. Advantage not taken back for Swansea. Pooler will want to stay intact for this last 5 minutes.
Offside 8.
They really will. That extra point could make a difference between top 6. Only a few games left of the ordinary season.
Yeah, Aberafan away and Cardiff home for Pontypool for Hugh Gustafson's men. That man in shot now. RGC at home and Ebervale away. Probably puts paid really to any aspirations of 8th place that they might have had. So it's going to be an away wildcard game. It's going to be tough. Little peel around the front. Move. Got impetus, but Pooler there. They brought it down legally. Seems so. Oh, maybe not.
Side. We've had 1 card. Away.
So, 4 minutes for Swansea to get a 4th try. And for Pooler to keep Swansea out, to keep that extra bonus point intact.
It's been all Pontypool second half. Swansea did well for the last 30 minutes of the first, but they haven't had many opportunities. They haven't been in this position this half.
Take by Jimin. Replacement hooker Will Austin wearing 16 there on it. Can't change your mind. This looks good for Swansea. They're motoring towards the line. Austin in control, and he's over. Well, a well-worked try at the end. A little bit of disappointment for Pooler. The game is in the bag, but the bonus point swing, as it were, bonus point try-wise for Swansea, takes one away for Pontypool.
It's good patience by Swansea, good execution of the line out. Top, double tops, and then the patience, the mauls go inside, but they square it back up, stay connected. Swansea, you can see 7, 8 players, Swansea all going in one direction, and Austin gets over. There's good patience.
And young Tal Rees has continued the 100% kicking success rate here at Pontypool Park tonight. All kickers nudging their kicks over. So we're coming up to 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Pooler down to 14. 10 points. Well, we said the game is in the bag. A quick try here now might mean a bit of a finish, but they've got a long way to go. Dodd on the outside, plenty of Pontypool shirts over there, but it was high. Inside, they need to get on with it, Swansea. 2 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, need to pick up the tempo.
Need to score twice and set in a game. Would you believe it? New at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Former Aberafan scrum half, now Neath on permit, set in a game. Player of the match is Rodri Cole.
And well deserved, to be fair. He's been thrown in the deep end this evening, but he's executed exceptionally well his role, blended in perfectly to this Pontypool side, and has put them on front foot all evening.
Indeed he has. Thank you, Shuan. See you at pitch side. Dodd. Houston. They're trying it all out. Plenty of Pontypool cover there. Aubrey trying to get things going. Over the 10-metre line. Good carry. Pick and go from Dav Davis. Looked lively in and around the contact. Houston plays 9. Ships it on to Chris Thompson. Jermin. And now Iwan Glynn try something. The dink ahead. Difficult bounce over there for Harry Jarvis, and anything could have happened there. Well, not sure what happened over there. Glynn out in, chips it down the tram line. It was difficult for Harry Jarvis, and then Glynn couldn't regather the kick. Rodri Cole has got serious cramp over there. He's run his legs off.
1 minute left. 1 left.
Well, clock is stopped with 30 seconds or so of normal time. And it'll be hands of the referee. There's the Pooler flags on the far side. The faithful have braved a little bit of rain here. It's not cold, but it's been a lovely night. It's been a good game, 72 points.
1 minute.
But the second half has been all Pooler. 3 tries in the second half to 1. He'll be happy. And they move on to Aberavon away, who've lost their last 5 games in the row, the Wizards. So Tom Hancock and his coaching team will be confident going down there. We're ready to go. Could be the last play. The line out to Thompson. Kai Davis been a willing carrier all night. Pull it over the ball. They win it. And guess who? Yeah, super sub, Scott Matthews. Yeah, very good impact since he's come on. Big try. He changed the game against Swansea, ironically, when he came on earlier in the season. And now he's had a big impact in here. Ably supported there by Regan Jones. And that's it. Rhys Jones blows up. A very impressive second half performance from the home team. 3 tries in the second half. Marcus Jones, Matthews, who I just mentioned, and then Ian Jones finished it off. Swansea were brave, had a great first half, but Pooler just too strong in the end. It's top 6 security for Pontypool in Super Rygbi Cymru. Morgan Allen was good. Rodri Cole was player of the match on permit from Neath in Joel Mahoney's 100th appearance. It's Pontypool that run out winners here at Pontypool Parc. They beat Swansea by 41 points to 31.
Deg pwynt o waniaeth yn y diwedd, falle fydd y tîm cartre yn siomedig bod nhw ddim wedi cael y 15 pwynt o fantes, achos mae hynny'n rhoi pwynt ychwanegol i chi yn y tabl. Wedi gweud ni, maen nhw'n edrych nawr yn weddol saff yn y 5ed safle yna. 52 pwynt iddyn nhw. 5 pwynt sy'n gwahanu Caerdydd a Glenebwy sy'n ail Llanymddyfri wedyn a Casnewydd. Yn cwblhau'r 4 ucha. Abertawe gweithau'r perfformiad, gweithau'r calon fydd yn gosod nhw mas ar y cae hyn, ond maen nhw'n aros wrth gwrs yn ymysg gwelodion y tabl, wel ar waelod y tabl. Reit, yma gemau'r penwythnos i chi. Pen y Bont felly yn croesawu Caerdydd. Glenebwy sy'n croesawu Caerfyrddin, a wedyn Llanymddyfri yn croesawu Aberafan. Llanymddyfri wrth gwrs yn gobeithio taro nôl ar ôl y golled yn San Helen wythnos diwetha. Rygbi Gogledd Cymru sy'n mynd ben a Chasnewydd. Reit digon i ddod ar S4C dros yr wythnos nesaf. I'ch bwyntiau o'r gyngrair yma nos Fawrth. A wedyn, byddwn ni yn Aberafan wrth i ni agosau at ddiwedd tymor. Maen nhw'n croesawu Pontypool. Pen y Bont yn erbyn Llanymddyfri yn gêm ni ar yr ail ar 15 o Ebrill. A wedyn, ni'n cychwyn gyda'r gemau ail gyfle. Gêm gynta, rhwng gynta ar y 4 ar 20 o Ebrill. Rhaid draw ni nawr at Nathan Brew.
Diolch, Lauren. Ymuno gyda fi yw seren y gêm, Rodri Cole. Rodri, congratulations. Seren y gêm, player of the match. So, 2 days ago you wouldn't have thought you'd be here this evening. Give us your thoughts on the game.
No, just an honour to be out there, really. Just had a late text last night saying that Morgan might not be fit and was unwell. So just thought what an opportunity to come up here, really, and give it a shot, and enjoyed every minute there, really.
You didn't look out of place at all. I'm guessing that you had to learn the course pretty quickly, passing the warm-up rather than in a training session. Yeah,
luckily I had a lift up with Tom on the way up, so it's about an hour and a half drive from where I'm from. So the laptop was out and the calls were coming through there. So luckily these days rugby's quite similar, isn't it, to all the calls, just trying to transfer them into the Pontypool calls, really.
You seem to have a real control over the game. I guess working inside Kieran Meek perhaps helped as well.
Yeah, I guess it comes with years, doesn't it? It's nice to know I still got life left in the legs, and in fairness to Kieran, he steadied the ship all the way through, and just a lot of communication, really.
So 10 more yours then, I guess, is it?
Yes, maybe.
Congratulations, well done, Rodri. Cheers, mate. Cheers, diolch.
Chwarae teg iddo fe. Ni'n falch i glywed gath y lift. Neu falle bydden nhw ddim yn siarad am fuddugoliaeth. Dyr mewn Tom Hancock. Newydd siarad gyda ti Yn yr eisteddle, o ti yn weddol dangos emosiynau, bach yn rwystredig lan ond be di byw dy sesiad di nawr?
Ie, na beth yw ein tymor ni, really, lan a lawr, ni'n neud pethau gwych, ni'n neud pethau dwl. Fi'n really siomedig, really, i feddwl bod ni wedi rhoi 21 dim, 31-12 lan di Sadwrn, di Sul diwetha, y buddigoliaeth, hen o i fod 41-24 lan, a 6 pwynt yn y bag, a wedyn just colli disgyblaeth, mynd cic-osg, ildio yn y diwedd, costi pwynt i ni, a wedyn ni'n tapio reit ar diwedd y gêm yn lle mynd amdano'r 6 pwynt na, Abertawe methu ennill y gêm, ond ni'n gallu dal ennill pwynt. Fi'n rwystredig iawn gyda'r rai o'r penderfyniadau ni'n neud fel grŵp. Os deithio lawr, ni dal yn edrych lan, ni weld ni'n gallu dal ac Casnewydd, a mae dyn nhw RGC ffwrdd, mae dyn nhw Ebw Fel, gallu ni dal nhw, mae pob pwynt yn mynd i fod yn bwysig, so fi'n rwystredig iawn. Gyda pob teg o'ch chi'r boys, wnaethon nhw ail hanner o'n nhw'n well na Abertawe, wnaethon ni dod yn drech na nhw, ond ni'n tîm arbennig o dda, wedyn ni'n tîm gwarthus o fewn muned, so boys yn gret, ond fi'n rwystredig.
Ie, cysondeb yw'r gair ti'n dod nôl i. Ar ôl siarad gyda ti, fel wedes i, o'n ni'n gyd yn teimlo fel o'ch chi'n reoli'r gêm, yn rhannol oherwydd rhywun fel Scott Matthews, oedd hi ar y fainc yn ganolog i'ch gêm bwar chi.
Ie, o'n i'n siarad Hugh Gustafson yn ffordd o'r nhw, really, a ni'n lwcus bod da ni chwaraewyr profiadol eiddfed fel Scott, fel Morgan, Rhif 8, Kieran Meek yn reoli pethau fel mas. So, da ni profiad mas na. Ni'n lwcus i gael pobl fel yna, ond wedyn mae pobl fel Morgan, Scotty, pan maen nhw yn y 22, maen nhw'n gwaith caled stopio.
Tom, faint o amser chi yda yn yr wythnos i siarad am falle dewisiadau mae'r boys yn neud ar y ca a disgybliaeth i correcto pethau wedyn yn mynd mewn i'r beth sy'n nesaf?
Na gyd wnaethon ni di mawrth, achos chwaraeon ni di Sul, gaethon ni gwesti lleol sy'n noddi ni, a mae pwll nofio dyn nhw, gaethon ni nofio dy'r boes, a wedyn bod awr o dadansoddi a siarad a cyfarfod, a ni'n siarad amdano pethau fel hyn, ond mae eisiau nhw ddechrau ddysgu.
Falle ar ôl hyn o'n nawr fydden nhw dysgu.
Rodri Cole di gweud bod ti di roi lift iddo fe i'r maes hyn, o beth siaradwch chi am?
Oedd y laptop mas, o'n i'n siarad amdano galwadau ni, beth ni'n trial wneud, beth yw enw'r maswr. So oedd e'n awr bach buddiol ar M4 iddi.
Fi'n gobeithio bod ti'n rhoi lift adre iddo fe, i ti?
Oeddo, ni'n siarad lift adre, os mae'n marw fel allan fe wedyn ôl wrth nesaf.
Brilliant. Tom, diolch yn fawr am damser di.
Llai weid pob loc i Pontypool United. Maen nhw'n glwb lleol fan hyn am y perthynas da rhwng y dau glwb. Maen nhw'n chwarae yn rownd derfynol cwpan ieuenctid Cymru yn y Principality fori. So, Pool United, all the best.
Fantastic. Diolch yn fawr am ni, a nôl â ni nawr i Nathan Brew.
Diolch, Lauren. Dwi lawr yma gyda Owen Thomas, captain Abertawe. Owen, obviously disappointment after what has been quite the resurgence of late.
Yeah, that's a tough one for us, I think. We came up off the back of sort of 3 and 4 games, looking to stay on top. But I think sort of our inconsistency let us down again. I think our mistakes, our discipline let sort of Pontypool back into the game. Couldn't stay on top, and I think when you let a team like Pontypool get on top, then it's really difficult to keep them at bay then.
Yeah. Congratulations. Unlucky. Bye.
Ie, y ddau dîm yn sôn am anghysondeb sy'n ddiddorol. Wrth adlewyrchu ar yr 80 munud, o ti'n meddwl bod dau dîm gyda ni eisiau chwarae 2 stael wahanol heno?
Ie, oedd tîm oedd moyn chwarae 2 stael wahanol. Fi credu, a diwedd y canol cyntaf, dath Abertawe mewn i'r gêm, symud y bil, mwy o'n chwarae bach mwy dwfn, ond wedyn Pontypool yn yr ail hanner, o'n nhw'n just mor dominant, oedd y blaenwyr yn neud eu gwaith nhw, a wedyn yn rhoi bach o hwp i Pontypool, ond oedd e'n gêm dda iawn ac oedd wedi mwynhau gwylio'r gêm oherwydd oedd gallu fynd 2 ffordd tan y 12 munud ola.
Ie, mae'n gwerth siarad am Abertawe. Ewn ni nôl i edrych ar y ceisiau yn yr hanner gyntaf nhw. O'n nhw ddim yn llwy'r reolaeth achos wnaethon nhw ildio cyn yr hanner, ond o'n nhw mewn reolaeth am gyfnodau hir.
Ie, o'n nhw mewn reolaeth am cyfnod hir iawn. Fi'n credu y 30 munud olaf o hanner cyntaf, oedd e'n gyd Abertawe, o'n nhw'n edrych fel tîm oedd gyda hyder yn ei gyrfan ac y blaenwyr yn neud y gwaith caled a wedyn olwyr yn gorffen ceisiau ac roedd nhw wedi rhoi eu hun hefyd ar yr ail hanner mewn syfleoedd i codi Pontypool bach o problemau.
Ie, Nathan, jyst yn edrych ar y ffordd o'n i'n sôn nawr am y 2 stael gwahanol. ffordd yma Abertawe moyn chwarae. O'n nhw moyn cyflenwi'r gêm fan hyn, yn dod nhw?
Ie, oedd yn holl bwysig i ffordd o'n nhw'n math o dill o'n nhw'n dod mewn i'r gêm, ar ddill o'n nhw'n dod mewn i'r gêm, a nath y mewnwyr wedi helpu hynny. Fel wedys i just ar y hanner, really, oedd y ffordd oedd Pontypool yn amddiffyn yn neud yn anodd i nhw ar y ddechrau, a wedyn wnaethon nhw falle newid y ffordd o'n nhw'n wario'r gêm yn fwy dwfn, taflu'r bel o gwmpas, a defnyddio falle'r olwyr bygythiol sydd gyda nhw i croesi'r llinell fantais. A wedyn, falle bach fwy o cywirdeb yn ei gêm wedi rhoi y cyfle i nhw sgori'r ceisiau.
Wel, mae'n edrych yn hapusach fyna, chwarae teg. Reit, wel, yn sôn am olwyr Mendris, gewn ni cip olwg gair Cais Marcus Jones, dath o ciclet draws Kieran Meek.
Ie, oedd e'n good o dde, o'n nhw'n mynd i'n aslus dros counter-attack nhw, a wedyn yn gwybod bod Abertawe yn chwaraewyr lawr ar ôl wneud newid ar ôl y cardyn melyn, ac mae digon o gwagle awt ar y gorffeniad arbennig y dda. Mae sefyll Houston i fyny oherwydd mae Houston yn dod dros y gau. Mae fe'n gallu push off i troi chwith.
Ie, ni sôn pan o'n i yn Swilby, oedd y ciciau oedd yn cael ei roi mewn oddi Abertawe ddim yn rhy effeithiol. Oedd neb falle yn cwrso nhw ac yn rhoi cyfle i nhw dod nôl. A ni'n gweld y dealltwriaeth wrth gwrs o Kieran Meek, rhywun sydd yn allweddol ac yn profiadol hefyd, yn gweld llygadu y tir agored, y tu ôl, a wedyn jyst y cyflymder a pŵer yn rhy gormod yn diwedd.
Ie, yn sôn am pŵer, dyna be oedd tu ôl i'r cais ola Pontypool. Ieuan Jones, o'n nhw jyst yn ormod fan hyn i'r ymwelwyr?
Ie, ormod, maen nhw'n mynd eto, mae'r olwyr yn neud gwaith, fynd dros y llinell fantais, roi'r amddiffyn ar y troed cofn, ond wedyn, y blaenwyr, a fi'n credu mae hon yn y gwahaniaeth heddi, y blaenwyr Pontypool, y gwaith nath nhw'n mynd drostof, a nhw'n mynd dros y llinell mantais. Dyna beth oedd Abertawe yn falle ddim yn gallu neud mor dda a Pontypool, a wedyn yr impact oedd chwaraewyr fel Scott Matthews wedi rhoi i Pontypool heno.
Caerdydd dal i ddod gyda Pontypool, felly fydd hynny yn sicr yn gêm i'w mesur ei hun. Ond yn sôn am gemau sydd dal i ddod, wel ni newid siap y bel, nos yfori Cymru yn erbyn Denmarc, uchafbwyntiau fyw am 5 munud wedi 10. Cyfle i'r gweilch dar yn ôl yn erbyn y Scarlet mewn gêm gwpan enfawr pnawn dydd Sul. Ni'n clywed bod dros 10,000 o bobl yn dod i Abertawe ar gyfer honno. 2 gêm wedyn ar barc yr arfer. Game Evacity, di Mercher, mae'n argoeli'n fod yn dipyn o achlysur, a byddwn ni nôl nos Iau nesa Aberafan yn erbyn Pontypool. Ond cyn hynny, wrth gwrs, mae 3 rownd terfynol. Caernarfon yn erbyn Clwb Athletic Pen y Bont, Crwydred Llanelli yn edrych i godi tlws am yr ail flwyddyn yn olynol, a Pontypridd yn erbyn Cross Keys. 7 awr o rygbi yn olynol. Pnawn dydd Sadwrn. Be mwy chi'n gallu gofyn am. Ond diolch i chi gyd am ymuno ni, Nathan, Siwan, diolch i chi'ch dau am ddod i Pontypool yn y glaw. Ni wedi gweld y gyd heno, ceisiau, cardiau, ac mwy na dim, mae wedi bod yn braf iawn i weld adfywiad Abertawe tymor yma. Diolch am eich cwmni.